Okay. The sounds of a wagon creak slowly as you guys are within probably different levels of consciousness. Been making this trip for a while. Trees slowly pass by as they start getting thicker and thicker. Not with greenery. The trees themselves get thicker as they lose the greenery on them. Like spindly legs out of the ground, just stretching over everything. While we go around, we'll just go ahead and maybe introduce our characters a little bit. We'll start with Ethan.
Oh, great. Me first. My name is Maximum. I'm a giant hippo man. I probably stand 6'5", probably 320, 340 pounds. I'm just kind of sitting there, got some chainmail on, and I'm holding my, kind of like leaning on my giant maul that I've got. Just kind of rolling in with the stride of the wagon.
Okay, Kelsey.
I'm Avery. I'm a halfling. I'm only 3 foot tall. Probably like 50 pounds. Maybe. I'm very confused. My character's just naturally confused.
Okay.
And I have blades, right?
Daggers.
You can have them out, but you don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're psychic. They're psychic. You manifest them with your mind.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now you can have physical daggers to make people think you can't do that.
Oh.
3 foot tall and confused. You modeled your character after yourself?
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
For my first game, I figured, go with what I know,
Same bet. All right, next. Rock.
You see a elven man, kind of lanky. He has a rapier at his side and a long kind of cloak that kind of covers him up. Blonde hair and pointed ears, of course, as being the wood elf that he is. His name is Axula.
Excellent.
Okay, Kyle.
My name is Savannah. You see a Warforged, probably about 5 foot tall, garbed in what appears to be like wizard kind of gear. No weapons out. Just kind of sitting there quietly.
Mike.
You see a little green blob. His name is Glug.
All right.
Do you know what a Warforged is?
No.
It's like a robot person.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, you're a robot?
kind of. Yeah.
It's like a mix of organic and robotic stuff,
Yeah.
so it's interesting.
I think the best way to describe it would probably be like Cyborg, or
Like off Teen Titan?
or if you ever watched all of Teen Titans, there was an episode where Cyborg almost got turned into a full robot, and the guy that was turning him into it, that's like a Warforged right there. That guy was awesome.
I remember that episode. I don't remember it.
There's been a few other people on your carriage as you've been making your way from one city to the next. Your carriage driver, Tim Wright, has been a very obnoxiously happy-go-lucky guy, talking your ears non-stop. I tell you guys, it's been a really interesting group I've had. People I've never actually had. It's like a slime Warforged. Well, actually, I don't think I've had anyone except halflings on here before, so it's been really exciting to see you. Hi, yes, I love the halflings. All right. Well, we're almost to our first, it's going to be like a couple overnight stay at, it's actually my hometown. Are you making fun of my voice? Is that what this is?
A little bit.
Okay.
I'm a Warforged with humor. I have the humor module installed.
My little hometown of Clocklington. It's one of, we're famous for making hourglasses and watches and stuff. So if you look around at the tour, see if you can get I don't know, some tours of some of the places that make them and stuff. It's still a small village, but okay, you guys not very interested. Okay, keep going.
I mean, we're not there yet, right?
No, you're not there yet.
No.
The halfling is very interested. She's just like,
Okay. Well, somebody. So he just goes on like about history of the town, which has been like starts spanning from like 300 years ago. Just keeps going and going and going to the point
she's
where
eating it up.
it's
She's
absolutely
just like,
obnoxious.
yeah.
After about another 6 hours of just listening to him talk about how awesome his hometown was, finally you see it as you guys approach a hill as the tree lines thin out a little bit. You see a small farming community with a few larger buildings present there you can see, we assume are probably the watchmaking facilities. You do see what looks like to be an hourglass symbol on a flag that flies above the town in the middle of like what you assume to be town hall.
Like, I was gonna say, the name's Clockington?
Clocklington, yes.
That's not a clock.
It's an hourglass and it's like the first clock. I mean, it's either that or a sundial, but that's kind of hard to do on a...
I can't tell time.
Okay. Is it? Okay.
How bad is it?
It's a 6.
It's not quite. I'm going with what I got
It's a
rolled.
works level.
Okay.
I'm leaning into the confused and just happy to be able to hear, you know?
Alright. Alright, well, and then after you guys continue, he pulls up, he goes, well, here's the inn that you guys have already paid, and it's like a decrepit, fallen apart inn. You see like a sign that just says inn that's hanging off one chain. Go in there. My brother Jim is the innkeep / tavern owner for whatever your needs are. Your rooms are paid for, but food is not. So I'm gonna saddle the horses. You guys have 2 nights a day to kind of get settled in, relax while I gather supplies and rest the horses for the rest of our journey. Okay?
Where are we going?
You guys are going, I'm just going to say Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Okay.
Can they roll me $70?
That's for the third one. That's for the third gate.
So we're gonna go into the inn.
What's the weather like?
Weather like, looking around, it's kind of a dreary day. It's not sunny, it's not bright. You have your overcast, kind of the grayish clouds.
Like recently rained or
It hasn't rained. Go ahead and make a nature check for me.
I'm sorry.
Hiccups. You can't still help those.
come on, where are you?
I only have one,
Nature.
so.
Straight roll. 17.
17.
Ground is wet.
So no, the ground is not wet, but you do you kind of sniff the air and look at some of the clouds. And rain, or at least a drizzle's probably in the future forecast, but it has yet to do anything. Okay.
Did you need a train?
Nope.
Oh.
I was just curious what the weather was like. We didn't know.
No.
It's good to know.
How's the rest of the town looking? Like, is it looking lively, or is it like the inn where it's decrepit and drawn down?
Now that you are thinking about it, you're looking around. A lot of the town does look decrepit. Where you see a lot of the buildings that seem to have most of the focus have. You look and you see what you assume is to be the town hall. Looks the best. You see a building that actually has a sign of a clock on it that seems to be. Are you cold?
Yeah, but I'll be okay.
I mean, I have different settings for this, so. The one with the clock that seems to be, has the most cleanest wood, it looks fresh, it looks like they do frequent repairs on it. And then you see what looks like to be a church that also has the sign of the hourglass in the front of it. That seems to be the most taken care of as well.
I'll ask the cart driver real quick. Is this whole entire town on its last legs, or I mean, all these buildings look bad except for those 3.
And he goes, well, really, since the events with all those things in Baldur's Gate with the crashes and the spacemen and stuff, the mind flayers.
Yeah, I know, I've heard.
no one's really buying any clocks right now. They're just kind of money's kind of going into rebuilding the city, and they were our biggest customers. So we've been struggling. The income we were expecting to do a lot of repairs around here are doing so well. About the only one that is doing good is James up the hill there. He runs a sheep farm, and everyone has to eat, so he's been about the only one that's been doing well.
Okay, I got you. Just kind of curious.
Are all the shops basically just a general shop and then clock related?
You see, it's pretty much clock related. You see a basic general shop. You do see like a basic blacksmith. Looking at the wares, nothing seems to be amazing quality. Seems to be something that gets a farming town by. You do see that they seem to have a section made for helping make small gears in the blacksmith, and that seems to be where they excel at. Just kind of looking around.
Are they halflings or no?
Most of the people here are human. See an occasional halfling, it may be an occasional gnome, but it's largely a human population.
Avery wants to go and just touch a gnome. She's never seen one.
As soon as you do that, they slap your hand. Get your hands off of me!
Ha ha.
Can we tell that you're female?
Are you female or is that?
I am female.
His name's just Savannah.
If I recall the description of a Warforged in the original book, yes, you can tell.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. If I recall, Warforged don't have like
played
reproductive
with a
parts,
female
but
Warforged
their body structure is
Yeah,
shaped similar to a female
yeah, it would
humanoid.
be
Yeah.
kind of a more curvy,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh, I would totally be curvy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna
okay.
be curvy.
Yeah, the angles on the machinery would probably be softer than you see on
Right.
the male ones. Yeah.
Can you see your machinery, like, or is it all covered with clothes?
It's probably mostly. I'm mostly covered.
Okay.
Yeah.
And by machinery.
Stop looking at my rivets.
It'd be more your dent.
So are we all strangers to each other?
You guys have been traveling the same cart for a while, so the amount of knowledge you have about each other is kind of up to you. Like, you guys have at least been on this cart for a week camping overnight, so you guys probably have at least basic knowledge of each other. But
I don't know about you folks, but I think I need a drink.
Drink some.
all right, so you go into the inn/tavern thing. You see a guy that looks exactly like your driver, Tim. Human, he's kind of on the smaller side of human, kind of gangly. Goes, "Hey guys, I'm Jim. Welcome to my inn tavern. I see my brother Tim over there. Just got you guys in.
Looks exactly like Tim.
They're like almost like identical twins."
Are they identical? I'm gonna ask. Are you his identical twin?
Well, that's what our mother said, so I'm assuming we are. Popped out at the same time.
All right.
Drinks, please.
Wish they didn't name us too similar, but drinks. Okay, yes. Well, we got ale for a copper a pint. We got some harder stuff for a silver piece.
I'll take 3 ales.
3 ales. All right. He dishes out ale, and like the mugs are dirty, but he hands them to you. Like it looks like he's polishing them with a dirty rag the entire time. While he's
That's
talking to
okay.
Avery would like warm milk, please.
you. Warm milk. All right, I think we can do that. It'd be sheep's milk.
Milk, just
Milk,
milk.
just warm milk. All right. That'd be 5 copper pieces, and then he goes, and you hear like, "Hold on, Stacy, calm down." Say, "Stacy, come, oh, you keep me, Stacy." And he comes out with like little footprints on his face and some dirt all over him. And he goes, "Okay,
Bless you.
I just gotta boil it now." And he puts a little pan just on a little fire stove and gets a fire going. It takes about 20 minutes to get your warm
I was
milk to-
wondering why it was more than ale.
Well, it should have been a little warm.
It wasn't.
How do I do the money on here?
Oh,
Like I said before, I use the website because it's easier for me to navigate. Than
so in your inventory,
How do I
Go to your
get Sorry
inventory.
guys. How do I do that? I'm on the app.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm
Yeah,
still
I would-
reading my character because it's been a minute.
I wouldn't even worry about the money.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
How much
we're-
do we start with?
Just-
790?
Oh, we're not worrying about money, chat. I'd like to order some items.
It's different for each
Get
player.
a holy
depending on
avenger
their
on you, sir.
background.
Average is 10 gold, so
Okay.
start
One
that.
bowl.
And then each of these is.
Oh my
as you
god.
see here.
Okay,
One
so-
day,
What's
somebody
it,
ever
one
asked
bowl?
you for a holy adventure,
Okay.
you should say, okay, here it is, and it's just a pair of pants with holes in it.
10 silver equals a gold. And then is it 10 copper pieces for silver?
Yes.
We'll add
It's just 10 to 1 to 1.
9
Yeah, 2
silver,
1 1.
The only
10
exception to that is
copper.
Electrum.
and that kind of gets you a
Okay.
base level.
Okay,
Okay, you can see that there, and then you can remove and add from there. So he told you that was 5 copper.
thank you.
Well, he gives you a big, after the 20 minutes, gives you a big, like, hot, he made it hot, but it's hot milk that will cool down eventually.
She just puts her feet in it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You pay for it? It's fine. You're welcome.
Also, she can't stop staring at the cyborg person.
Okay.
And it's not like a bad stare, it's just open staring.
Open staring.
While she's like rubs her feet in the milk.
I'm going to be like, I want something harder.
Alright.
What do you got?
Ice
What you
cream.
got? Well, harder I got some. looks you up and down. Look like a whiskey man. A whiskey?
Two color. I think those are 2 whiskeys.
To whiskey. So he charges you. Goes, I can give you a bottle for a gold piece if you just want to nurse that thing all night. If
Just give me a
not,
bottle.
yeah, he gives you a bottle for a gold piece.
I would also like something harder, because it doesn't, not much affects me in that, as far as alcohol goes.
Okay, he looks and goes. Do you have taste buds?
No.
I'd recommend the vodka then.
Alright.
He charges you a gold piece per bottle. If you want it broken up, it would be, you want a glass, it's,
I'll just take the whole bottle.
take both gold
Yeah.
per bottle, yeah. And you just get that warm burning sensation. There's no flavor to it at all. Yeah. Goop, do you want, Glug, sorry, Glug, do you want anything? No, okay.
He's saving the name Goop for when he shows up as a poop. Goop,
No.
poop.
No, Gloopy is,
His other one, so.
Does
I-
blood consume anything? Can he consume anything?
you know, that's what I'm actually trying to look
So,
you consume
for.
so
yourself?
you put things in your body and it dissolves.
Yeah,
Like the guy from Futurama.
Kind of, and so it would dissolve. So he just absorbs, and so you just kind of.
It's an anime.
Oh, when I haven't seen them.
Is that from the time
The,
of...
I'm not reincarnated as a slime.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that one in many. It feels like many years.
His first ability learnings, I think, was Predator. He just that was it. So
We weren't supposed to give ourselves magic items, were we?
no.
Okay,
I give myself starting equipment. That was it.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what you guys were supposed to do. All right. All right. So you guys get your drinks and kind of just settle in for the night. You see Tim come in, also dirty, look like he's been kicked by his horses several times. Goes, Jim, and they hug each other, and they do look, in fact, identical. And you do see them at the same time, so they're not like, oh, which one's?
Avery doesn't like this for some reason.
Okay.
She slowly dumps her milk out in the bar.
Why would you just dump your?
Just walks away.
All right. Jim then go and gets a mop and starts mopping this.
You stumped the DM. I'm proud of you.
Okay.
I don't have prestidigitation, so I can't help you clean it.
Yeah, no, he just gets a mop. Goes, room's paid for. I got my money's out of that. That's fine.
You still have footprints on your face.
No, that's Tim.
That's
No,
Tim.
sorry, no, right. They both have footprints now. Yeah, he has the little tiny ones. Yeah, they're red. Looks like a knot forming on one of them, and so there's just a little hoof print on one of them from what it said. Alright. Well, anyway, dinner hasn't been paid for, but we're having stew tonight. Stacy, it's gonna be you if you keep acting like that.
That's gonna turn the mouth up.
You're just like spreading milk all over the floor. It's like, why isn't it coming up? Alright. So, is there anything you guys want to do in town at the moment? Or you guys just kind of... You guys have been on the road for a while, and it makes sense if you guys want to relax.
Relax.
Okay, so the night
Going
passes...
dirt for 8 hours.
Yeah, the evening passes, you get your meal. You eat, you go to bed. You guys each have separate rooms. As you're sleeping, I want everyone to make perception checks at disadvantage for me.
What disadvantage?
Disadvantage means roll 2 dice, roll your d20 twice, take the lower.
Okay.
So roll your d20
This one?
twice.
Yes.
Even though I'm technically awake.
What roll are we doing inside?
Yeah, roll
Perception.
again.
Perception.
Okay. So you take the 2.
Take the 2.
And then look at your
Alright.
character and go under skills
Okay.
and see what your perception is, because it might add or decrease depending on
It's
your.
+4.
So
At
2 plus-
disadvantage?
So you
Yes.
have 2 plus 4. So
I went from 28 to 13.
So I have 6.
I went from 20
6.
to
Okay.
8.
20 to 8. Oh, but you're alert, aren't you? You don't actually sleep.
I don't sleep. I am aware of my surroundings.
Okay.
Shaban.
So if you're telling me that I need to roll at normal, then I'll take the first
You
roll.
probably should roll
Unnatural 20.
a natural 20 then?
Unnatural.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about my trance?
Trance.
I am in a meditative state, but
You're in a meditative. You're in a meditative state, but I think you're still. I still think you dream in your trance.
Okay.
You do, yes. Elves do dream in
Yeah.
their
Oh,
trance.
I have the alert feat as well.
So you can't be surprised.
Great.
Oh, I also have that too. I mean, if that mattered.
It does not matter.
Yeah.
Then if that's the case, the disadvantage would equal me 9.
Not. Okay, so I believe the only one that does hear anything would be Savannah. Savannah, as you're kind of just going into stasis mode, which they gave you a bed, so I don't know if you would use it.
No.
Yes, you're just like sitting in a chair in your room, just like staring into the corner of the wall.
Are we all in the same room or we have separate
You have
rooms?
separate rooms. You hear skittering between the walls of your room.
In the walls?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. You say skittering, so it's like small animals, almost?
You can make a nature check if you want.
Yeah, let's make a nature check. Why not? I doubt I'm good at it. Well, let's find out. I'm not bad at it. How about a 19?
19. It sounds small, maybe the size of a rat, maybe. But it sounds somehow like there's more than 4 appendages on it.
Ew.
Ew.
Alrighty. I guess I'll just. I mean, it's going through the walls. Not much I can do. I'm not gonna tear apart the hotel, so
Okay.
or the inn.
All right.
Just keep my ears open.
Okay. Keep your ears open.
Whatever you wanna call them.
I mean, it depends on how you
Right.
created, designed it. Did
Yeah.
it design actual ears? Is it ear holes? Is it just somehow auditory receptors? It's up to you.
We'll go with ears.
Ears, okay.
Yeah.
I need the 3 of you. No, actually, everyone but Savannah to make wisdom saving throws, and like passes on. So it's again your D20, and there's a little section that says saving throws, and it has a plus section to that. It would usually is the very front of the screens you have.
That is not me making that
This
roll.
isn't a charmed
Is it
condition,
here?
is it?
This
Your
is
saving throws.
No.
So you
Where?
saving
Yes, you have
throws.
advantage.
Oh, yeah.
So you're looking at wisdom.
Okay, so you get a +1.
Even then.
So
And
roll
then
your
just do
D.
a D20.
Yeah,
I'll
you
put it
do
over
20.
there. I'll put it over there. But
So I get 6.
Another 2?
I have a 6.
Okay, okay.
9.
9, 6,
20.
and you didn't have to roll it. 7. Okay.
Why couldn't you have rolled 8?
Bad thing in my wisdom is like 20.
8.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
We're not rolling too hot today,
No,
are
we're not.
we? TPK. TPK. Alright, the 3 of you.
Die.
No. You do not sleep well. You're. You. No, you don't poop. You have dreams, strange dreams of. You can't make it out, but you feel like there's just countless eyes staring at you. Just while you're sleeping, you just see black beads flit through all of your dreams that you have. Just countless of them looking at you. You can see your reflections in them. And you wake up and you have the exhausted condition.
I wanted to try to count them so I could go back to sleep like sheep.
Trying to count them.
Yeah.
Go back to sleep like sheep.
You know, count like
Sure,
sheep.
you count all the eyes and it doesn't work.
You said it was countless,
Countless.
so then I was just gonna
You just keep going,
Good.
keep going.
go back to sleep.
So you gain 1 level of exhaustion. There's a condition thing on the top of your screen. And I think it's in the bottom of the condition panel when it pulls up.
No.
No? Is it not? Right there? Right there. Exhaustion level 1.
Oh. I was looking at these.
Yeah, no, it's like a little bar. Like you have all the dots and you have a bar of exhaustion on the bottom of your conditions. Have you found it?
Yeah,
Okay, great.
I'm slowly starting to figure out the app.
What does that give you?
Leveling exhaustion gives you
Disadvantage on.
ability checks, I believe. Yeah, disadvantage on ability checks.
So if you roll like
Like we did earlier, a perception check, you have to do disadvantage.
Okay.
But it's on all of those in the moment.
Are we going by new or legacy? New exhaustion levels is D20. When you make a D20 test, the roll is reduced by 2 times your exhaustion level, and your speed is reduced by a number of feet equal to 5 times your exhaustion level.
We'll do that one. We'll do that one. So it doesn't give you. So every time you roll, you add -2 to your D20 checks,
okay.
and then your movement is right now this level is decreased by 5.
Yeah, when I pulled out the description, I was like, that doesn't look like exhaustion. I was like, oh, there's a whole section for
Yeah, there's a
legacy
new
now.
exhaustion for the new for the stuff. Yeah. So we'll go with the new stuff where it doesn't give you disadvantage. You just get -2 and -5 for your movement.
I actually kind of like that more than the
It
disadvantage.
is stacks and it's nasty, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine. But it doesn't give you all the horrible stuff. So you don't have disadvantage, just a -2. You guys wake up, the 3 of you exhausted. You 2 sleep well through the night. You in your stasis mode, and then you wake up 4 hours for your trance. What do you do after your trance? Your 4 hours is over.
Oh, I'll do my daily exercises.
Okay. Would you have stayed up later, or would you have gotten up earlier?
Probably up earlier,
Okay.
because the whiskey probably put me into the trance state faster.
Yes, it would. Okay, so you got up earlier. Are you going to do your exercises inside or out?
I do part of it inside, part of it outside. So
Okay.
I'll do a run probably around town.
Okay, yeah. It's going to look strange because you're getting up probably compared to everyone else like at 2 or 3 in the morning. I do want you to, when you leave to go do your exercise, you do notice that there is a door at the end of the hallway, and it's shrouded in darkness. You didn't notice it at first when you came up here, but something
Magical
about
darkness?
not magical darkness. It just seems extra dark though for some reason. even with the lanterns that are hanging on the wall, it just seems darker down on that end.
I will still go for my run. If it's still that dark when I get back, I may investigate.
Okay.
I'm
Your run. How long do you think your run would be?
30 to 40 minutes.
Okay,
Probably
great.
round it down a couple times.
Yeah. So let's see. You probably did your morning stuff, so it's probably around 4. Probably now as you get back. You get back and it's still kind of dark in that corner.
I'll go put on my armor, grab my sword, and take a drink, and
Go investigate. Okay. Go investigate. Are you just investigating the door first? See what's going
look
on.
around the door.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Do I know which room he's in or she's in?
I'd say you know who everyone else's room is, and you don't know anyone that's in this room.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this, yeah. So I'm just gonna peer at the door for a minute. It's 13.
13. You're looking around. You do notice that there's a couple locks on the door, but you don't see like any traps or anything around the door. You can't figure out why it's darker, but you can it almost feels tangible though now that you're next to it, like it's almost sticking to you.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if it's like
Yeah.
actually like the kind of a mist, or is it just something that's in my imagination?
Yeah, you could make an Arcana check.
I'm proficient in Arcana. That's what it says.
Yeah, you're a wizard, right?
Natural one.
Ooh.
Still too tired to think about it.
Yeah. There's.
My wife got me those for our anniversary last year.
We're looking at this, and so many ideas of what this could be flit through your mind that it's almost overwhelming. That's why you're having trouble figuring it out. Just like is it magical? I don't know. And then right in the middle, when you're thinking like maybe you're coming to a possible solution, you just hear, "Oh, guest, I'm sorry, that's my wife's room. She's not feeling well. I'll have to ask you to step away from there, please." You turn around and you see either Tim or Jim. You're not 100% sure standing there.
I'm assuming you're Jim.
Oh yes, I am Jim. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to know, my brother's name is Timothy, and I'm Jimothy, so we just call Tim and Jim.
Has been announced. That makes my breath. It has been announced to the halflings. Okay.
It's not a halfling, is it?
No, he's human.
Well, I thought you said he was halfling too.
No,
Oh.
Just his brother.
just the brother. Yeah. No.
Jim, James.
Okay.
Timothy.
Sorry, it just felt odd coming from the doorway. So.
Yeah. That she's sick, and it. You might be. I can see you're like a magical dude, so maybe that's why you just feel in the weed. Maybe I don't know.
I mean, I know somebody who has some healing abilities among our party.
I mean, we've had clerics look at her, and it hasn't helped so far. So I think I'm just not gonna. It's just, it's a permanent thing that's going on. So
Okay. Alrighty. I'll ask him how long till breakfast is prepared.
well, you're a little, I guess you're an elf, so I'll go ahead and get it started. Should be ready about 30, 40
I mean,
minutes.
you can wait. I'm not super hungry. But
No, I mean usually I clean up and tidy up a little bit, but I'm go ahead and have to get the fire going anyway, so it's fine.
Okay. You want help?
Oh no, I can't ask guests to help. You just relax. Here, he gets you a glass of milk. It's like I wrestled Stacy first thing this morning for that. So,
Okay.
Avery peeks her head out the door
whoa, Jesus!
and sneaks back into her room.
Mm-hmm.
She's a little creepy.
I try not to judge, but
It's been a weird week with
I have put extra locks on my door since I've seen her here.
What time is it now?
Probably now it's like around 5-ish.
I'm probably walking out of my room.
So Anna walks out. Well, I'll be down in the kitchen. Let me guys know if you need anything.
Yeah, we're up early. I'm sleeping in.
And I only stay in there for 6 hours.
4 hours of my meditative state.
Avery's also awake. When she hears them in the hallway, she decides to join them quietly.
Okay. Do you want to do so quietly they don't see you, or?
Hide your milk.
No, she wants them to know she's there, but she hasn't. She's just not going to say anything to them.
Okay.
Avery?
She just smiles.
Good morning.
For a little sword play?
Okay.
Oh, you have a whip?
I do.
Oh, I thought you had a sword.
And you've now noticed I have a hat on.
You didn't notice it before.
Because I didn't have it on
Yeah,
before.
you do.
What's with the hat?
Cowboy hat.
Is it a cowboy hat or? is
While
it-
they're talking, Avery tries to just look up his skirt. Just very quietly.
So that she doesn't notice?
She's not.
Okay.
She's kind of clumsy though, so she probably does notice, but she's trying her hardest just to quietly.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
Okay, which one do I roll for that?
Oh god, I
It's a
hope,
D20 check.
It'll always be a D20 unless we ask for something specific.
Yeah.
Okay,
oh god, I hope it's not against my passive.
it's a 12.
Well,
Add your
Actually,
bonus.
and your
Your
skills.
skill page.
Okay.
And there's a sleight of hand, which should be fairly high because you're dexterous.
+5.
-2.
-2 because
Oh,
you're
yeah.
exhausted.
Because you're
So
exhausted.
it's add 3 to your roll. So it's
Oh,
15.
15.
15? What's your passive?
12.
12. Okay. Yeah, if this is like probably technically assault,
It was a different time then.
Did you put your panties on today?
Don't even wear them.
if no one is uncomfortable with this scene, because that's a big thing, what would Avery see under your skirt?
Have you ever seen the movie Dogma?
Yeah.
That.
So nothing.
Looks like a Ken doll.
Looks like a kid.
Yep.
That's what she was curious about.
Okay,
So,
you have your answer. Avery
yeah,
has
she's
their
been
answer.
satiated, so she's pretty happy with herself, and she just kind of scurries out.
Yeah, and no one seems to be the wiser of known, unless you have a passive that's higher than 50.
Oh, I do, but
So you
I just let it play out.
just let it play out, fair.
I'm not sure about Avery yet. Just let her do her thing.
I'm confused, but I'm not saying anything.
You guys go down. You can smell the sounds of
What?
Jim and the what?
Yeah, okay.
Say smells or sounds?
You said smell this.
Well, sorry, you see the smell. You can like there's bread. Or you can smell bread.
What are they putting in the food?
Well, it's like the sounds and smells of somebody getting ready. Like you smell bread, food cooking. It sounds like Stacy and Jim are having a fight, and you're like, "God damn it! We have guests. This is the only thing I keep here around."
Is Timothy there too? Are they working together?
It does seem like Timothy's helping out a little bit, not doing as much since like, oh, yeah, it's not really my thing. I'm kind of a guy that just travels around and acts as a little carriage service. But you do see that he's still trying to mop the milk that you spilled last night. He's like, just won't fucking come out. What the hell's up with this?
Avery's okay if they're separate, but when they're together, she gets very uncomfortable.
Okay.
Do wizards in the new thing, do they have the where they can change out cantrips now? I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
I don't know, my
your
wizard's kind
character
of built
so
half and half right now.
I'm getting going down.
Okay.
I'm a heavy sleeper.
Okay.
Alright, so Glug gets up and just kind of amorphous blobs his way down the stairs.
Just imagine like you constantly, whole body's rolling, but the eyes are staying in the same spot.
Do you have eyes?
Sure.
Sure, okay.
Right now.
Right now you
Are
do?
they just googly eyes?
Yeah.
They're like
Did you keep in
gelatinous.
Yeah.
I like nipple tassels.
Like you've never seen him with arms or legs.
Look left.
You've just seen him like globbily rolling along again.
Because I kind of imagined just like kind of like his, like the bottom is just slither, kind of like
Yes.
like
Yeah.
slug-like. That's what I'm imagining, not
Yeah.
like literal rolling. So
Yeah. Like a slug.
down the stairs, comes in.
Avery hops up excitedly to Glug And Avery talks in the third person, so she has Avery says good morning to Glug. And just stares at you for a very long time.
So you don't see a mouth, you see an opening,
Okay.
like it's just, and you just hear, hello.
She just gets excited and
Almost
goes
like
and sits down.
like he's forcing air out. That's how he talks.
Okay.
Alright.
He doesn't talk much.
Okay.
Okay. You guys get served breakfast, which is more sheep's milk, bread, and like oats mixed and steamed. And then as you're eating, I believe, no?
Not until like I will sleep in till like 10 in the morning unless someone comes and gets me.
Okay.
I will be the one. Avery has put her feet back in the milk, and she's rubbing the oatmeal in her hands.
So sword play? That's yes.
She
Yep.
eats the bread.
I just want somebody to fight against.
I have a sword on me as well.
She offered oatmeal handshake to, what's your character's name?
Absolutely.
Oxy.
Okay.
Not only was it a weird handshake with the oatmeal, but it was a left-handed one. It does not get any weirder than that.
Okay. So you guys go outside and practice sword fighting with each other. Great. Does anyone have a passive perception of 15 or higher? You?
You always freaking do.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not my fault this time. I was actually building.
No, insight, yes.
I was building a great character, building a character, and
Perception.
perception was one of the things they gave me. So
Yeah, I have an 18.
Mine's 14.
Okay. So, with anyone higher than 15 passive, you guys, I'd say as you're crossing a threshold, and what are you going to be doing with your time?
Just gonna sit there.
So you're going to watch them, or you're just going to kind of blowing around inside?
Can I see them from the inside?
Yeah, you can see them inside.
I'll watch them.
As you're crossing the threshold, you hear skittering, like that's coming from below you. As you're watching, you hear repeated skittering coming inside the walls just around.
Are there any cracks in the wall or the floor? Is it the floor too?
This floor, crack in the wall. Yeah, go ahead and make just a standard perception check. Yeah, standard perception check to see if you can see that for me.
I rolled a 1.
9.
So I got a 9.
You just have your standard floorboard gaps and wood gaps. You don't see any actual like physical holes that you can see are very wet.
Like how big is the biggest gap?
How big is the biggest gap?
He was flying.
Yes, I know because he needs an inch, but it's going to be like a door against a door frame kind of gap. So probably not big enough for you to squeeze through.
Well, I was just gonna kind of
Look.
poke a.
I'll let you attempt to poke your like parts of your body to see in there if you want to.
What are you gonna make me do?
I think it'd be at do just a dexterity check.
It would be a 7.
7.
I
You
got-
are rolling bad.
I know.
Yeah, you're not able to.
Well, because I got it minus the 2.
Yeah, you're not getting any. But even after that, it was just a 9. So it was like,
Yeah.
okay. You're not getting
Third
any.
7 in a row.
Yeah, you're not getting
No, I
any.
got 1.
Any sensory from sticking in there. It's just not working.
I mean,
Avery, what are you doing as they're doing their fights?
I'm going to wake him up.
You're gonna wake him up.
Mm-hmm. I brought my milk.
You brought your milk. Did you lock your door? No. Right. Are you trying to be quiet about it?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah. How would you wake him up?
So I burst in and I yell, Avery says good morning, and then I just offer the milk And when he doesn't take it, I slowly pour it in his mouth.
The foot milk. Toe jam for breakfast?
Tastes like milk.
I get very excited,
All right.
and then I tell him breakfast, and I just run out.
Okay. Well, after that, what do you wanted to do? You were about to say something. Or somebody was about to say something.
Look at me, I was just gonna watch. Well, I'm gonna kind of try to investigate this sound at this point. Like, just kind of casually, like, put my ear or my blob against it.
Yeah.
See if I can hear better or something.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work out, but you can still hear the skittering, but you
This is
can't.
like, does it sound like one or many?
Okay. Since you're no longer fitting, you can pass it. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check for identifying that.
Are me and Ethan the only ones that haven't heard anything weird? Like, we're kind of still in this
Yeah,
bubble
you
of-
and, was it Maximum? Yeah, Avery and Maximum haven't heard any skittering yet.
Okay.
11.
11. It's hard to identify, but it sounds like there is a lot down there. No numbers.
Is Tim around? Jim?
The
guy that-
right now, Tim is mopping the milk from last night, and then
Poor Tim.
you hear Jim gets kicked by Stacy and goes, "Fine, I'll work on the bread." He goes, "My bread's on fire!" And then he runs in there.
Okay, I'm just the guy mopping.
Okay, you're up to Tim.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna point the wall and say, rats?
Yeah, we have a bit of a problem here.
I'm gonna say rats as a question. Like, rats?
Yeah, rats.
Lots.
Oh, maybe it's the problem's gotten worse. Well, we'll have to get an exterminator in here, but don't worry about it, it's fine.
I know what our first quest is.
As he's talking, like, I got all my armor on and everything. I'm like walking down the stairs. I'm just dragging the maul behind me. So like every time it like falls down a step, it's like slamming against the stair.
Yeah, it's scratching the floor. It's like, oh my god, what are you doing? Okay, they're paying. Breakfast, here's oatmeal, sheep's milk, and
Thanks. I just like eat it all in one bite.
but you do notice that the consistency of the milk that you had is different than the one that you had earlier.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm gonna,
He's a hip hop.
I'm gonna look at him, and none of the rest of them are gonna be able to understand it, but I'm gonna tell him rats. But you're the only one that can understand it, and point at the wall,
How can I understand it, not everybody else?
because I speak your language. It happened to be
Oh,
the
okay.
only other language I speak.
My language.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Like Griffin and Blob put together.
Yeah, you're the, that's
Did you
the
hear
only,
that voice,
when
Dale?
you said, I'm a hippo, I was
You
like,
say
oh,
that?
thank God.
You say anything to me about it?
Not yet.
Okay, so you guys are sparring.
Like, in my head, I'm thinking rats are this big and I'm huge, so they don't matter to me.
Avery's sitting on his maul.
As she's dragging you behind him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
A rack or two.
You don't care? Maximum does not care. Alright.
Maximum gives no fucks.
Maximum overdrive.
Oh, and then like, when he points, a little thing comes out, and then goes back in.
I love it. I love it.
Delete it.
Okay. You guys probably finished your sparring match. You guys work up a sweat, come inside. Again, once again, you hear skittering coming from below.
Go shower, you stink.
Not that bad.
You're sweaty.
It's called a workout.
Mm.
I love this contrast. Jim, you got a rat problem or something?
Oh, did you hear rats?
Jim pokes his hair, pokes his head out, his hair's on fire. Yeah, it's a bit of a rat problem, but it's fine, don't worry about it.
His hair's on fire?
His hair's
I
on
don't
fire.
think that they're normal rats.
Avery stands up and does
I
this.
heard him last night during the
On his
night.
face or his hair?
His hair, but she's too far away. But she's just like trying.
Well, it grows
Yeah,
brighter.
yeah, she
could
doesn't like go
get more air
against
to it. And it goes, oh god! He runs. He's like, Stacy.
I use druid craft and I turn off the flames.
Okay. He goes, oh, thank God. Ooh. Magic users, crazy.
Avery
huh?
gives you a.
Go Glug. Just put a little firebolt in my hand, but it's nothing.
I don't think those are normal rats. I heard them last night while y'all were sleeping, and they got more than 4 legs. Or appendages, I guess you might call them.
I mean, some creatures are blessed.
Are you missing an arm or something that I don't know about?
You just made a 5th leg joke, I guess? A 3rd leg joke, depending on.
That would be fifth.
What?
That'd be fifth.
5th, I know for that. Yes, I know.
That was the cleanest, dirtiest joke.
So,
Alright.
are we also hearing squeaking, or are we just hearing scratching?
You're just using skittering. That's the word I use, skittering.
I don't like that.
Just a.
Like the sound.
Do I know how much repairing a hole in a wall would cost?
It does depend on the wood, but you probably could afford it.
While they're all doing that, I'm going to spend
I'm gonna like
some minutes detecting magic.
Okay.
I'm gonna like put my ear up against the wall and see if I can hear any scurrying.
Yeah, perception check.
Skittering.
Avery removes herself from the mall
Okay.
You're a hippo-like creature,
just
right?
in case.
Yeah.
So you got a big-ass head and tiny ears.
Correct.
Love it.
So yours was in the way,
I'm sorry.
but it helped. 22?
Yeah, you hear a few of them pass by where yours at.
I like knock on the wall. Does it stop?
Yes.
Okay, I am going to try and wait until I can hear some scurrying, and then I'm just gonna shove the head of the mall through the wall.
Okay. Yeah.
So, like pushing straight
My
forward.
God,
Okay.
I've watched my dad
So
do
you're
this.
timing that. It picks up. Go ahead and make a strength check to try to shove it, because you're kind of substituting an attack here. Are you trying to hit the thing that's going?
Strength check.
Yeah.
I don't think he cares that you care.
Not great. 7.
7.
Or it says advantage on strength.
So I guess you have advantage then.
I don't know what for.
You click on it, should tell you why.
It does not.
It doesn't?
It just says advantage. Advantage.
Oh, weird.
Let me see if I can figure it out. It might be for something very specific.
I think Griff have a strength advantage on something as a racial species characteristic.
Because they're not races anymore, species. Which is kind
You
of
just have advantage on strength-based checks and ability checks and saving throws
Okay.
because of the hippo build.
Yeah, because of the build.
Much better. 22 or 21.
Oh yeah, and you hear like a crunch, and then like a crunch, and then you didn't feel much resistance, and then it's kind of like a wet splat right after the crunch.
Oh, got it. I'm just gonna pull it out and look at it, see what it is.
Pull it out. All right. First, what you see is kind of a greenish goo that's dripping from it, and you see the carcass of a spider about the size of a dinner plate. And some legs are still twitching. And then all of you hear the skittering below you pick up and start faster and faster as you bothered something, and now all of you can hear it.
I recommend we leave building.
Not rats.
Not rats. Your detect magic goes off
Y'all,
after this. So, You don't feel any particular effects around you, but the weave is very thick around here. Just around you.
Gotcha. Okay.
The weave is kind of like a
I was about
magical,
to ask.
a magical essence that
Yeah.
we use to create magic.
It's like the Force.
Kind of, yeah. It's like their version of the Force, but so creatures manipulate it to cast spells.
Okay.
I'm walking outside,
I follow.
so I'm assuming I don't hear anything under us when I'm standing on
I
side.
can,
We're
I,
standing
I,
on top
can,
of
I,
that, you
can
don't
hear,
hear the
I can hear them under us.
Yeah, you can hear them under you skittering, yes.
Is there anyone next to me right now? Within 5 feet of me?
Within 5 feet, in this end, I mean, you could easily get away from somebody.
I want to step away so there's no one 5 feet from
Okay, yeah, no
me.
problem. What are you doing?
Thunderclap.
A thunderclap?
I want to see if the noise makes me move further.
Sure.
It's a cantrip, isn't
It
it?
is a cantrip.
Yeah, go ahead and just tell me what the cantrip does.
Thunderclap, you create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must succeed on a con save or take 1d6 thunder damage.
Okay.
So if they're within 5 feet of me, I don't know if it goes through a wall though, or a floor.
It doesn't say it does, so it
It
doesn't
just,
say it
it
does.
just says that it can be heard, that each creature within range, but it
Hear
doesn't
it.
say whether it
So
goes
5
through
feet.
or anything.
I say you hear immediately below you, as you're lipping the weave, you feel a whole bunch of like underneath you of whatever this is, and then the skittering does pick up around everywhere else faster and faster, and then both Jim and Tim just look at you at the same time, and at the exact same time goes, "Oh, they're not going to be happy about this."
Did we hear his
How'd you-
thunderclap outside?
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
can hear it, yeah.
Avery's
Yeah, the whole-
cowering
half the town
underneath
heard that.
Ethan. Like she's cowering underneath Ethan.
Max.
Max is
You say they, like you,
It's just-
you know now what they are, not
We
just
try
rats?
to go by each other's character names while I'm playing.
So, who's all? Is it just you in here?
No,
right
I'm
now?
in there
I,
with
I think you're in
I
there.
haven't left yet.
I have a hard time
Okay,
remembering
so three of you
everybody's
are
I'm
names.
calling him Oculus.
When I thunderclap, do you jiggle?
Savannah.
Okay.
Yeah!
Don't make me answer that.
And
I
that's
don't
one of the
think I
twins said
can.
this?
You guys aren't there,
Okay.
but yes.
I don't think I can. I mean, I can try to intimidate, but it would end poorly, so.
I think I can.
What do you think, Aksula?
I mean,
I feel like they're hiding something from us.
they definitely are. That's not a thing, but it is their tavern, so if they want to have thousands of spiders living underneath their tavern, it's their due. It's their say.
Spiders?
That's what was on his wall.
Oh, I didn't look at them all. I was too busy.
I mean, he crashed into the wall. It's right there in the hole there.
I was
point to the
I throw
hole.
like
I was
a
ritual
gold
casting
from outside
when he did
into
that.
the house.
Yeah, for that.
I just throw a whole gold in there. I'm like, here's for the hole.
Thanks for the hole.
Yep, I guess they don't want to tell us, so I'll just walk outside.
We can offer our exterminator services, I guess, but
No, it's fine. We
Are
don't
you,
need your exterminating services.
are you sure?
Very sure.
They're both still talking at the same time.
Yes, they are.
Of course they are.
Of course they are.
Avery wants to go to the church.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
No
go
idea how
alone.
bad.
Okay,
no
so you
idea
guys
how bad I
start.
want
You
to
guys
use this
start
spell
making
right
it to
now.
the church. Okay.
I'm just gonna yell.
No
Like,
idea
do you
how
tell-
bad
do you
I
tell me
wanna
where
do
you
this
want to
right
go?
now.
Yeah, I just said it out like whoever's out there. Avery wants to go to the church and just looks at everybody like expectingly.
If you start walking, I'll start walking.
Okay.
I'm just gonna yell back into the house. Going to church.
Okay, you guys start making your way to the church.
okay. I guess they're going to the church. You guys want to go to the church?
I guess we'll go to the church.
Okay.
Are they, the twins moving towards us?
No, they're just kind of just tracking you as you move away.
Jim, tell me back later.
Okay, guests.
Something just seems so off about that.
They're twins. They have to speak like in like that. That's the way they are.
In unison.
Come play with us, man.
Did you say that out loud to the group, or are you just saying it?
I'm just saying it.
Okay.
Not out loud, yeah.
So you guys go leave out. The three of you go to join them towards your way to the church. Okay. So if we established two of you have a passive perception of 15, you start noticing that all the people you pass in town are also just staring at you as you walk by.
No. Avery whispers to Max, "Twins are bad omens," and that's all she says.
I'm starting to like Avery. So I look down at her, pick her up and put her on my shoulder.
Avery looked at her.
Pocket healer.
Then eventually you get to the church that also has an hourglass on the front, and you open the door.
Oh my god, that's too stupid. Okay. I'm caught up.
Took a minute to process.
I mean, you are a blob.
Is there a pastor in the church?
No, I mean,
There is down.
yeah.
Like, what do we
Yeah,
see when we
no.
go into the church?
You see a guy. You do see a man dressed up in.
Spiders. I remember spiders.
Oh. Okay.
It's Wolf, isn't it? In the
We're
hourglass or
only
something.
fucking level 5.
I'm not saying that. That's what I'm saying. Like, if this is out of character, but like, it's Wolf is the hourglass, right?
We'll find out.
I have no idea.
I don't know that much lore about that. This.
I don't want to spoil it all. We don't want to spoil the video at the beginning.
You you see a man dressed in priestly garb just staring at you. Goes, "Welcome, guests."
Oh, more guests.
Can I tell if he's like part of like some kind of weird cult?
Make an insight check. First off, cold.
Avery just starts smelling the air aggressively.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check. Don't forget your bonus and your -2. Yeah.
Oh shoot. Ah shoot, 9. That's with the -2.
15, and then how do I know which one is my thing? What do I take away?
So you take away 2 because of your
What did you
you
ask for?
exhausted.
Oh, exhaustion.
So perception check.
So 13.
You
Plus.
just straight roll for you.
Well, I think she gets a +4,
Oh,
-2.
Go to your skills
I'm gonna ask the priest if he can remove exhaustion.
and find perception.
+4.
So then you take the 15 plus 4 minus 2.
I don't think he's not to help you help
I
him.
don't think he can.
So I have 17, so I'm smelling air aggressively at a 17.
You're smelling the air aggressively at 17.
Yeah.
That's about how I remember you in high school.
Yeah.
It smells like air.
You smell.
Just spider.
Brimstone and hellfire.
You smell dust and then an underlevel of decay.
Okay.
And then you smell probably would be yeah, that's probably That's probably how you
Dust
smell
and
that.
decay? Okay.
Dust and decay. Like underlevel of everything. You ask the priest if he can cure.
Well, however I would describe exhaustion to him.
He goes, oh. You describe it probably as unwell rest and not feeling the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, yes, for a small donation of 10 gold pieces, I
Oh
can,
my god.
I can cure that, fix that up right for you.
I have 10 gold, that's all I have.
Okay, do you want to spend your 10 gold?
Do I, well, hold on. Do I trust him?
Insight check.
Because I don't want to stand here and let him, or whatever.
Get all your fiddle.
I'm ritually detect magic
18?
again.
Are you doing
Fine.
it again?
Yep.
Okay. You look at his eyes and you see almost a glassiness to them that suggests that he's not all there. And you have a feeling that whatever that glassiness is being caused by, you shouldn't trust.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay.
Avery asked the priest who his god is.
Who his god is? Okay. Goes, oh, Kronos, the god of time. What a better god to worship than the one here in Clocklington. And you're sitting there trying to cast Detect Magic real fast. Once you finally does go off, you know, again, the weave is
Weave
thick
feels
and
there,
strange
But nothing
here,
specific.
but nothing specific,
Yeah.
no.
Das Weave.
Wait, while I was doing that, did I hear the priest telling her what god he worships? So, I just find it odd that he said he worships Kronos and then said what better god to worship than the one here. So is Kronos here?
I mean, it's the city of time, of course he's here.
Can I see him?
Oh no, it's more of a metaphorical sense.
Oh, okay.
I mean, time is all around.
What's with the spiders?
Spiders? Town has a bit of a spider problem. It happens.
We can help you get rid of them.
Yeah, it's fine.
Do I believe him that it's fine?
Make an insight check.
Go for it.
I think with him it might be fine.
11.
11? He seems okay with it.
We're doing 3.
Town hall. The town hall. Probably. That's what we're thinking of.
Because we were in the hotel,
Now we're in the church.
which is not the town hall. It's separate from the hotel.
Mhm.
Okay.
Do I hear skittering here?
I was just getting ready to ask the same thing.
You do hear skittering here as well.
Does Avery finally, do we finally hear it?
No, not in this particular
Inside or
instance.
outside?
Okay.
Hear it inside.
Is it just strong of a presence as it was in?
Is equally strong, if not stronger.
The walls, the floor, the ceiling.
Yes.
Do we notice they're acting weird, like they can hear stuff, or
I'd say at this point you probably traveled along with enough that they are being a little. They're not.
On
They're not.
edge.
They're acting on edge. Yeah.
You guys are acting weird.
Avery agrees?
They're acting weird.
That's
one's the
yeah, but it's
Well,
just spiders.
So you hear
it's
them
just,
too?
I don't think
I mean-
it's just spiders.
Granted, it's a big spider, but it's spiders. They're easy. They're small. We crush them.
Sometimes they crush Avery.
That was depressing.
She's very small.
I know a guy that likes to cast fire spells, but he's not here right now.
Yeah, I like that too. I just only have one.
Avery asked the priest if he has a pamphlet for Kronos.
He goes, no. We don't have a lot of guests that want to read, but maybe we should.
Oh.
You're welcome to come to our service tonight.
Avery would like that.
Wonderful.
What
See,
time?
After the sun goes down.
It's never a specific time.
You would think with a guy that worships time, it would be like
It would be on a
Right.
dedicated time schedule.
7 p.m.
7:53 on the dot. Exactly.
7:53 on the dot.
Avery turns around to the group and says, "We come to church
Sure. We're at the church.
for the sermon that he's telling us about."
It's still early in the morning. I
It was
mean,
still early in the morning.
yeah. Well, I guess not early in the morning. It's probably 10 now since he got up. We got woken up early by Avery.
It'd be funny if my phone went off with an alarm, but there it goes.
Pulls out a little magical alarm.
Let's explore the town.
Yay.
Yeah, and now, as you all get out, I think you all notice that no matter where you go in town, when you pass by somebody, they just stop and stare and just keep tracking.
Do they legitimately stop what they're doing?
Yes. No hesitation.
Avery waves every time.
They do not wave back.
It makes her sad.
Maybe we should just burn the town down. They can start over.
Every building we kind of approach, I would say, I'm listening for skittering and scattering and...
Constantly.
And we now hear it too? Or we still don't hear it?
I say if they point it out to you, you can. I don't
We can
know
now
if-
pick it up. Okay.
I don't know if they pointed it out to you guys.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
just
I
paying
mean-
attention because I know I can hear everything that's kind of going on.
Mhm.
Technically they did it.
Well, I mean,
We
I
just
already
talked about
told you.
spiders being weird.
Yeah. I'm
So
gonna
you
walk
should
up.
be able
Is
to-
there like trees or anything in the town?
Yeah.
Well, he should be able to hear it.
I guess now you can hear it.
So yeah, Avery's the only one. She's
Avery's
the
the
only
only
one that's
one
just
who
like,
You walk around like, everyone's acting kind of weird. What's up with that?
I'll walk up to a tree, put my ear against it. Can I hear skittering in the tree?
It's harder, but you do hear skittering around the tree. I mean, you pull back and you actually have spider web that stretches from your face to the tree.
Avery went to mimic and then saw it, was like,
Just stretch. And this one, and you do see like little tiny spiders kind of crawling on that spider web when you do it. And then you look closer and you realize that you see little tiny spiders all over the tree. But those aren't the ones that you're hearing the skittering from.
See spiders all over the tree. Like the tree is basically all spiders on the outside.
You guys had that thought. You look and see, look like the tree's moving. It's covered with so many spiders.
On a thunderclap in front of the tree.
Avery just runs.
You thunderclap the tree and a whole bunch of spiders just start falling down.
She squeals and runs.
And then you...
Does it look like there's actually tree underneath the spiders?
There is a tree underneath
Okay.
the spiders.
Hold on.
The two of you hear just hissing coming from the town. Just carry through the whole town.
By the people or just the town?
It's the building.
Well, like the spiders.
So the
or
roof lifts
people?
up off the end and goes.
Guess what? The whole town's a fucking mimic. Ah!
Fucking monster house up in
There
here.
were never any people.
Ah, that would be a pretty wicked. Yeah.
Is there a place to buy stuff in this town?
Not anymore. I've got to piss them off.
Store.
Avery wants to go buy a blade.
Okay. So you go, there's like a blacksmith that they have there. You walk in, the blacksmith's just staring at you.
Avery would like small knife.
15 gold.
Never mind.
You want a knife this big?
Well, yeah, because she's real small.
Oh, you're gonna poke the little tiny spiders.
Yeah, she only has her blades that she can conjure. Now she just wants to hold one.
Do you come back to the party and say you couldn't afford it?
Yeah, I come back just real sad.
How much do you need?
Well, it's way too much. It's like 15 gold for like the size of one of your guys' pinkies.
I'm gonna give you 15 gold.
You know you're not that small.
I'm only 3 feet.
Yeah, but the dagger, a regular sized dagger would be okay.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm still gonna give you 15 gold if you're gonna go buy a knife.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take his
Take
offer.
Then go by and buy it over, like, here you go. And he hands you a really finely engraved knife and he gives it to you.
Thank you. And then I go show him very proudly.
And just once. Yeah, it looks very finely engraved.
Does it just look like a normal knife though, outside of that?
You do know it looks better than any of the other equipment when you guys were looking at his stuff yesterday.
Do I feel magical energy from it?
That'd be an Arcana check for me.
I would also be thinking the same thing.
Avery,
Natural 20 for a 26?
Avery asks Maximus if he can read the engraving because she can't read.
It's in rune. It's like magical runes, so no.
Do I know what magical runes do? I can cast magic, so
So runes tend to be either in giant, dwarvish, or elvish.
I don't have any of those.
Okay.
I've got goblin.
Goblin. All
Is it
right.
in Elvish?
What?
Is it in Elvish?
It's not an. It is an elvish. Yeah.
Okay, I can read it.
Okay.
Do
can
you
read
overhear
it.
me telling him that?
Okay. You if you're just looking at it because you guys were curious about it in general.
We're all
Elvish.
crowded around this knife.
you see,
Now that's
you just see
noise.
praise be to her written on it. Arcana, you feel magical energy coming from it.
Oh wow.
I have identified. Give it here.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll sit down on the earth for 10 minutes and I'll identify the dagger.
Okay. It doesn't come off as a magical dagger per se, but you get the learn that there's a couple spell effects on it. One of them is like a locate object spell. And then the other one is what's the best way to describe it?
GPS tracking.
My knife has GPS tracking? Okay.
It's, it's like another spell rerouting the locate object. So you feel like somebody can keep an eye on where this knife is at.
Somebody's tracking this knife. Here you go.
Oh, so like the townspeople are tracking us now. I bought a
You brought a tracking chip.
tracking chip.
I mean, I've
In Avery's like aloofness though, she goes, "You always can find Avery," and I'm just real excited about it.
I have detect magic.
I don't have the heart to tell.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I'm guessing without that, I probably know that there's nothing I can do then.
Well, I have a feeling they pretty much know where we're at anyway.
Did you say there's two spells on it though? That one and
And the other one's
Well-
like kind of a redirection kind of thing going on.
okay,
Yeah.
It's a compounded spell.
okay. Yeah, so Avery thinks it's meant to be. She can be found. at all times.
Yeah, that's fine. Technically, she's not 100% wrong.
Avery has a belt and she just puts it in the belt.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good. Like, beautiful knife. Slaps right into your belt.
Should we check out town hall?
Sure.
Okay. You, as a group, go to town hall. Anyone? A little oil stress ball thing here, yeah.
It's Glug.
It's Glug.
Glug green.
Yeah, I don't have a green.
I actually just assumed you were green when you said what you were. I was like, he's green. Totally.
But green is his favorite color.
I don't know.
I did
if
not
you-
know that.
I don't know if you can change color. I was doing a little research on their actual abilities.
According to, like the new rules, you can just pretty much be whatever you want to be. So if you want to be a purple, do.
You go to town hall, and like everything, there's a giant flag that's pushed on the top that has the hourglass symbol on it, and it's wooden. It's nice taken care of building. You open the door, and you just see clocks and gears everywhere, and then you just see like a little secretary that seems to be a small human, younger woman, just staring at you as soon as you walk in. Welcome, guests.
Walk up to any. Are there any hourglasses that are like eye level that we could walk up to and look at?
Yeah, there's some.
Can I look at the grains of sands?
Mhm.
Is it actually sand?
Make a medicine check for me.
Medicine check?
Mhm.
It's a bunch of fucking spider eggs is what it is.
Fucking body parts.
Nine.
9. Looks like sand.
It's like a medium color I want.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It is a very almost white colored sand, but it's sand.
Out of character, alright.
Oh, interesting.
No.
That's pretty cool. You can change any at will.
It's hard to separate.
Yeah.
It's called metagaming, is separating your character knowledge from your personal knowledge.
Oh, okay.
I feel like as a group we're pretty decent at it. But not all the time.
I try not to mess.
It's hard.
It's really hard.
Probably the biggest exercise, especially for new players. besides just role playing, it's separating the knowledge. Like if you read a book, like, oh, I know what monster that is, but maybe my character doesn't know what monster that is.
I feel that.
Like there's
See, lucky
trolls
for
in the
me,
game,
I know jack
And they
shit
can
about most of the
regenerate
monsters in the game anyway, so.
unless they are hit by fire. So like, if it's the first time a character's met a troll,
They
But,
wouldn't know
like-
that.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and sometimes you can be like, oh, maybe I know this, maybe my character does. Can I have a roll for my character to see if they know this information?
And then DM decides if they know
Yeah,
it
it'd
or
be
not.
like there's different things like you go an Arcana checks if it's a magical creature, nature check if it's not a magical creature, and stuff like that. To see like, and you set what's called a difficulty challenge. You can keep it in your mind or you can write it down. And the idea is the person who is making the check has to meet or get higher than the number that's in your head that you wrote down to succeed on the check.
Okay.
No, so there's still some limitations, like in our other campaign, I'm from the Caribbean, so obviously I don't know what the hell a penguin is. Doesn't matter how high I roll, I will probably never know what a penguin is.
Probably not.
Okay. That's okay.
Plus there was one time on his trip he just got really, really lost. Ended up in Antarctica.
Cold down here.
No,
What the
you
heck
can
is
go-
this chicken doing now?
There's penguins in like South America.
Avery, like, what do we, like, what does the building look like on the inside besides the hourglass?
They're hourglass and gears decorated. It's a pretty open floor plan. It kind of looks like a museum on the first level. You see
Okay.
secretary sitting there. There's like little things about the town history with the dates across. They have displays of different types of clocks that they've made, different types of hourglasses that they make. And it's very, very museum-like on the first floor. Open with like kind of a path directing you go through. Though I would like someone to make an investigation check for me as they're looking around, though.
I'll make it. I got
All
it.
right.
Do you want multiple?
I can have another person do it if they like.
I would go ahead and do it.
We're in the town.
17.
17.
My roll doesn't matter compared to
Okay.
that.
Oxel, as you're looking around, you do notice that none of the dates make sense. Like when they start talking about, oh, here's when we made our first clock, and you're like, well, gears weren't even invented yet for like another 50 years. As with your researching and stuff. Like the numbers just don't, unless this town has been super advanced technology-wise compared to the rest of the entire continent, there's no way this is true. And probably the research that you've done as a wizard, just in general, it doesn't make any sense here.
I'll keep that information to myself for
Okay.
just right now. As we're doing the tour with our zombie person, I guess, walking us around.
Yeah, walking around, giving you what you learn to be like false states and stuff like that. And it's very weird because like you do also notice that she never actually seems to blink when she's looking at you guys directly.
Is there
Is she
a
always
god?
staring at us during
Yeah.
this time?
If we,
And it's strange because she's like either she's memorized the path to get through all this stuff, or so there's some kind of other sensory effect going on because she's able to avoid and maneuver while looking at you guys constantly.
So she specifically, let me ask this, that's maybe a check. Is she specifically staring around at the dagger and Avery, or is she staring just at the group as a whole?
Make an insight check for me.
or what exactly is she showing us?
It's like there's like little paintings and dates and like little news articles and stuff.
Is there like little objects?
Yeah, there's little objects around. Yeah,
Oh, you should touch one.
she slaps your hand.
Avery
Protection.
tries to do the same
Museum.
with Glug.
She slaps your
Appendage.
appendage. Goes, no touching. These are very fragile. Insight check is she keeps an eye on all of you, but she almost glares at Savannah a lot.
It's like they know something.
I keep pissing them off.
Is there an actual god of war in D&D?
Got yeah.
Well, yeah.
His name is Kratos.
No.
There's like gods for everything.
There's gods for everything.
It just depends on what realm you're in. What god.
Yeah, let's look at the Favorian God Pantheon here. This
There's a
is
shit ton of lore. I do not know. Hardly like a quarter of it.
Yeah, because I want to say there's a lot of them have.
Like if you make your own world, you can make your own
I'm
god.
going to use Forgotten Realms here. Let's see, War. That's an evil wine, so maybe not that wine.
Yeah, it's like a not necessarily good, but not necessarily evil either. Some kind of neutral god of
Yeah, there's a neutral god. Tempest is the neutral god of war.
what is that?
Yeah.
That'd be my god. That's just
Yeah, his symbol is an upright flaming sword.
okay.
There's a lawful good one, which is Torm, god of courage and self-sacrifice.
Yeah.
No, okay, but Tempest is the neutral god of war.
That's like the symbol of my armor then.
Yeah, the upright flaming sword. Sounds good.
And so
Oh,
like,
you're so funny.
I don't agree with this church.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
Maybe go ahead and make a religion check about the stuff you've seen too, if you like.
I think I'm pretty sure I did not choose religion.
Yeah. There's none of your clerics, I thought.
Straight roll!
Have we seen any spiders in there?
You haven't seen
I
any
am
spiders.
hitting 9s like crazy tonight.
No, we don't notice anything. Okay.
Like no matter what my roll is,
Is
it's
there
only
like
up
a-
to 9.
9.
Is there like a big like centerpiece item?
It's a giant hourglass that's on a rotating pet, like it rotates completely. So like it's actively going.
Very cool.
Like as it empties or just continuous?
Like it's continuous. Like you see, like it's almost wait time. That as soon as it's empty on top, it just flips over.
How's it? Is it just floating?
No, it's mounted on a pedestal.
In a frame?
I'm afraid.
Is there a way to jam it from turning?
Might be able to. Require some kind of check.
Alright.
Right. And would you like to? I'm assuming try to sneak away and do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make a sleight of appendage check for me.
A slide of goo. Slime of hand.
15.
15. Okay. So you you do this where you grab some item and just kind of like put it in there and you're able to jam it.
No.
No.
Is anybody watching me?
At this moment, you've slinked away. You pick a moment where it seems like your tour guide is kind of glaring specifically at Savannah.
I mean, is anybody in the group watching me?
I doubt I'm watching you.
She probably is.
Avery's definitely always watching Glug. She
Okay.
finds him fascinating.
So you see like a 4-foot pole just come out of his body and he jams it.
Okay.
I can go up to 10 feet.
Go up to 10 feet. So,
Avery
it's like it's made out of your. It's made out of your goo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lady slimes love you.
Yeah, it's like a legit thing.
Okay. Jams it. As soon as it stops, your tour guide just stops, points a finger, turns at you, just starts hissing at you. That it?
That's
She
it.
just keeps hissing at you.
Is anything happening? It stopped.
Does it sound like a cat hiss or is it like snake hiss or like
Nature check.
See, as a bonus action, you can extrude a pseudopod that's up to 6 inches wide and 10 feet long. And then
12?
I can reabsorb it into my body.
12. It doesn't sound like any animal you're familiar with.
I want to walk outside.
Also, Avery has a little
You walk
notebook,
outside.
and anytime
Is
a
everyone in the
character
town
does
hissing
something
and
interesting,
and
Pointing in
standing
the
in
direction, yes.
doing something in her notebook, and then puts it away.
Basically, it's just a
Okay.
6 inches around and well, I only made it like 4 feet.
You're gonna walk back in and ask Glug to remove the object because we're definitely alerting something.
He just reaches over and touches it.
Backs
It
in,
just comes back.
Things start
Start
moving
spinning.
in.
starts spinning it, and then she like shakes her head, and the hissing stops, and they go about their business
As if nothing happened.
as if nothing happened.
Is there a building in? I know most of the town's decrepit, except for the few buildings that aren't. Is there a building though that stands out more than the others for some reason or another? I'm not necessarily looking for an ornate building. I'm just wondering if there's something that just sticks out. Like, why is that there?
Yeah, the shop. I mean, the big key shop.
Big key shop.
Yeah, you mentioned it the very first thing because I asked him
It's like
about
gear
that.
shop. It's like for the watches and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Because he said the three most pristine building was City Hall,
Mm-hmm.
the church, and the shop, the main
Okay.
shop.
And the goat guy. He said the goat guy's house was pretty nice because he'd done so
He's
well.
got one that's making money.
Yeah.
Sheep.
The sheep guy, James.
But that was outside town.
That's
right?
outside town.
Oh, okay, okay.
Maybe we should go talk to him.
I vote we visit the gear shop too.
I mean, right now, everybody's just kind of just staring.
They're not
pointing, and
following
hissing
us.
No, they're not following you. No.
They've just stopped everything they're doing, and when we walk by, they just stare at us.
I mean, we could just leave town.
I mean, we could.
Let's go talk to Sheep Man.
Boogie.
Okay, so you guys talk to the sheep guy?
The sheep guy is not one of the twins.
No, he's not.
Okay.
His name's James though. You walk, and it takes you about 10 minutes to get over there, but there's this nice farm, there's tons of sheep, and you see James, who is currently chopping wood in front of his house. Just keeps chopping wood, looks over, goes, come on in, just keeps chopping.
He's
You got
not
the first-
staring at us.
He's not staring at you
You're
now.
the first one that hasn't stared at us since we got into town.
Yeah, all those fuckers are weird, aren't they?
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're a weird group, but they're even weirder, I think.
Yeah, you seem pretty okay to me, I don't know, but
How long have you lived here?
me? I'm kind of new to town. I've only been here for about a year or two.
Were they like this when you got here? Or did
Yeah,
something
sure
change?
would.
They were?
Yeah. I moved out here because there was a lot of land available and see like a whole bunch of sheep just like grazing in the field. And there's like no predators that I knew of, at least at the time.
But you say at the time, has that changed?
Well, yeah, I have about a few sheep just go completely missing about twice a month.
Hmm.
Don't know what the hell's up with that.
When did that start?
Almost immediately when I moved in. It was weird because like when I was looking around, there was no wolf tracks. There were no other like bear or owlbear tracks around that I noticed or anything like that. Nothing normal, but
Is there...
that was somebody's phone.
the fuck was that?
That's Siri.
Freaked me the hell out. I thought
guys.
that came out of me for a minute. I was like, did I make that noise?
Like, all right, guys, Horror Night's getting to us a little bit. Time to go.
I'm a pretty intelligent, fairly intelligent being. Do I know of anything that would cause natural predators to stay away, but also eat sheep?
Natural predators stay away, they also eat sheep. It's a nature check.
Figured it would be. I'm not great at it.
I was gonna ask him, what's up with spiders?
You notice a lot of spiders around town too?
Not spiders.
Yeah, I don't go to town. I don't like spiders.
22.
I don't know why. 22? Easiest simple thing is a bigger predator that just decided to make it
Just
its
a bigger
territory.
predator.
Just
Okay.
its territory.
Avery asked James if Stacy came from his sheep.
Yeah, they bought Stacy. Made sure to give him one with that too.
He brought up that there were no owlbears. Are owlbears native around here?
Owlbears are kind of those monsters that whatever wizard made them, they just explode in population until they finally balance
Okay,
out.
so, but I know what an owlbear is.
Yes.
And I know, okay, actually, I don't know out of character what an owlbear looks
One
like.
behind
They're
you.
big though,
Yeah,
right?
there's one behind you.
Yes, they're pretty big.
Yeah, they're
so
pretty
I can safely assume that whatever is, I think I probably figured out that these people are being controlled or something similar. It's pretty fucking big then. It's big predator.
Did you not watch the new Dungeons and Dragons movie?
Once, and again, I was baked, so I barely remember that. I remember there was an owlbear in there, but I don't remember much about that scene.
It's really good.
Bear with an owl head.
Yeah.
I'd say like 2 times bigger than a regular bear.
Yeah.
I have no idea. You guys were high when you were.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So like, oh,
I was the only one that was baked.
Okay, because yeah, Kaylee and I were sober too. We're
Well,
just
so when I first watched it, it was after the kids went to bed. So my wife and I usually, like, once the kids are in bed, we go get baked and watch TV. That's what gets us to sleep.
Are we editing out this?
probably not.
Probably not, but yeah. So
It's
that
legal here.
was when I watched it.
They were baking cookies.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, they got high off.
I have done that.
It's baking sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, making sandwiches for how I met your mother. Gotcha. We were making sandwiches. All right.
Not a big.
So yeah, he talked to you guys. He answers any questions you have about it. But the nature thing, like one thing you can think of to keep other predators away is a bigger predator that's made it its territory, and they're too scared to be here.
Probably share that with the group that
Is Tim? Is it Tim?
James.
Jim.
James.
This is
Jim
James.
Ellis.
You're talking.
No. Jim.
Jim. Okay, the
Is
inn
Jim
owner.
married to the sheep?
Is it Tim's wife or Jim's
I thought it
wife?
was Jim's wife who was in the dark door.
The share
Yeah,
wife.
it was.
Is one of them married to the sheep?
Not to my knowledge,
Okay.
no.
'Cause there was a lot of commotion out there.
Well, I don't.
I don't
know,
know. Really
I'm
sure
not-
how-
This isn't Reddit.
Do you just say that because you don't know about the wife thing?
Like I'm not. I didn't get told.
Think
You didn't
anyone
tell
told
us. You're the
Oh, yeah,
only one that
aren't you?
knows.
I think you're the only one that
That's
knows
why I was
about
asking
the
that
wife.
question, because now that brings up my question. It's like, how did you know about Jim? Wait, does Jim have a wife?
Not to my knowledge. I don't think either of them married, to my knowledge.
Yeah, you never told us.
Right, I know. That was my character saying all that.
Yeah, your character asking, he goes, James goes, I don't think either are married. To my
He told
knowledge."
me this morning that his wife was behind the locked door upstairs.
The locked door upstairs?
Yeah, the dark door.
I wasn't paying attention.
Did we not just notice
Somebody
this?
didn't tell us a major plot point.
Nope, you guys did not know.
Yeah.
Too much was happening.
You guys did not notice the
I came out to you being like the tail end of what sounded like you just being talking to Jim. So
Dark doors.
and we went downstairs.
Avery, you saw me this morning. Did you see me standing by the dark door?
I was looking at something else.
You had moved away by the time.
So wait,
Everyone else got up.
nobody else noticed the dark door but me. Then
No.
that was the question to the group.
Correct.
No, they were answering you.
That we're literally telling you
We're
to see
asking
the damn
you your
door.
question. No.
Did you touch the door?
No, that's
Do
the
you
darkness.
understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
No, because your mouth doesn't move.
If we happen to glance
It does.
down there, just because it was at the end of the okay, so
What that mouth do?
it's like here, and we came from there to
You
go
guys
to our
feel-
doors.
You guys feel like when you were looking at it,
We didn't see it.
it's almost like your eyes were averted from the door. Like you
Oh,
could
yeah.
never focus on it. And there may be only something special elven-wise that maybe was the reason why.
I just figured it was probably dark when we went upstairs, and I just wasn't paying attention when I left.
That's
so
also a possibility too.
that was my figure.
Well, now that makes me wonder if there's other doors that are in the
So are you now? So we now all know that Jim at least claims to have a wife.
That's what he told me this morning. Said his wife was very sick, and that's what I was feeling magically wise when I looked at the dark door, and I couldn't tell if the darkness was magic or if it was just weird darkness.
I kind of want to investigate that door.
Now that we know about it,
Yeah, exactly.
we went all over town, and we just had to go back upstairs.
What if the spiders are making her sick?
I mean, it's a very good possibility. I mean, my whole town may be sick by spiders. But
How far down the hall was that door?
very into the hallway.
Is it a long hallway? Like a long hallway?
Judging by the amount of rooms, I know how big the room is, so it's in. And judging by the amount of rooms, does it seem like that room at the end would be normal room size, or is it fairly big?
Or
Like a master
It'd
bedroom?
be like a master room.
Okay.
or that it couldn't exist.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you based off outside, you feel like it couldn't exist.
That's what I'm asking. Like,
Yeah, that's kind of what I was
Yeah,
calling
but
it.
it
Was
would-
it
you-
too big
yeah.
or yeah?
On the inside of the building, it makes you feel like it'd be normal room size, but when you compare it to the outside of the building,
It shouldn't even be there.
exist. Yeah.
can you get me a root beer, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
You want one of your bottles? You want a can?
The bottle. That way I don't spill it.
Chug pass.
Yes. Oh my dark peppers.
No, thank you.
Avery suggests we go back to
There's
the
also something
inn.
in the
Secret
freezer.
door, secret door, secret door, secret door, secret door.
Have you
So-
tried the blackberry?
So-
yet?
I don't drink Dr. Pepper.
So the group wants to go back. No, thank you. Wants to go back to the inn.
Have you tried
Cream soda,
blackberry?
please.
I don't like blackberries.
Thanks.
I would like to go to the inn. Avery has told me that Avery would like to go back to the inn. I don't know about the other three yahoos.
James, would you suggest any one person in town that isn't crazy besides you?
Great.
I love
Crazy?
this.
I was crazy once.
I haven't interacted with anyone I didn't think was strange the entire time I've been in town.
Okay.
But did
I
they ever,
regret
like-
moving here, honestly.
Did they ever like just stare at you?
No, they haven't stared at me. They keep inviting me to their weird ass church, though.
Yeah, we're supposed to go tonight.
You know, honestly, I would recommend not doing that.
Well, somebody's gonna insist.
Avery wants
for
to
the
sneak
fun
Kronos.
I thought you were talking about something with Mr. Destiny.
Avery's
No.
never met a god before.
I don't know anything about meeting gods, and I don't think it's probably the best
Oh my
idea.
god. That's not how gods work.
Oh, Avery doesn't know much about gods.
I'd say you probably know of some people meeting gods, and usually it doesn't go well.
No.
No, it does not go well.
We know from experience.
It does not
Him and I met, we met AO once
we-
together, didn't we?
That's not.
Hey, it was
the one.
okay.
That one was okay.
It was the other god that fucked us up.
I have to realize,
we met like
Ao-
twice.
Ao's like an administrator.
Yeah, I know.
He's on administrative duty, so.
It was the lady.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess this decided we're going back to the inn and we're
Secret
gonna
door,
go
secret door, secret door.
break in the fucking door.
Breaking the door.
That's
Okay.
what we're doing.
I guess that's what they want to do.
I didn't say break in the door, I said I
I
wanted
said
to
go back to the
investigate the
inn. We're
door.
gonna go check out the dark door.
So you guys go back. You take about the 10-15 minute walk to get back to the inn.
All while getting stared at. Does the staring feel like it's harsher now after the incident at the church?
Yes.
Or not the church, the...
Yes.
Yeah, I guess it was the church,
Yes. At the church. And
But they're not
Yeah,
saying
and they're-
anything.
They're not saying
Oh.
anything.
But it definitely feels
Three
harsher.
strikes, you're out.
Yeah, but you guys get to the end and you see like Tim and Jim are like, "Welcome back, guest. Are you here to come to your rooms?"
Are you actually glad that we're back?
Why would I not be? Make an insight check.
Are you gonna feed us to the spiders?
Why would we do that?
I'm just asking. Just a question.
Avery asked Tim if
21.
he knows her name.
Her name is Avery.
Yes.
21. Their emotions are hard to read. These ones, though, these guys seem to have more control of their facilities than a lot of the other people you see that just stare at you. And you can see some displeasure in their faces at your guys' appearance.
That we came back.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Displeasure, and oh, I guess
Wouldn't Tim be the only way out of town? Didn't he bring us to town?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's also supposed to take you out of town, too.
Oh, we weren't supposed to stay more than
No,
a day?
No, we were supposed to stay for 2 days.
2 nights.
And then
Oh,
leave.
2 nights.
We stayed last
Wait a
night.
minute,
We're
2
here
nights
today
and
all
1 day.
day. We'll stay tonight.
Yes.
We're leaving in the morning.
Okay.
Exactly. So we get in at night, that's one night, we stay for today, 1 day, we sleep at night, 1 night, we leave.
2 nights, 1 day, yeah.
Okay.
Ta-da! Math. I'm bad at it.
Basically, we have a checkout time by 9 a.m.
Avery
It's 11.
asks everyone to huddle
Nice.
close
That's nice.
to her,
Okay, everyone calls in.
and she whispers,
I'm back!
I was gonna. I could reach down, and pick her up.
Thank you!
With
she whispers that she'll distract evil twins, and then winks at everybody.
Okay.
How
I will
loud are you
say,
saying it?
I will
whispered
say,
it. I whispered it.
I will say though, Avery, you might realize that you might be the best to be on door duty
Oh, I forgot, yeah.
because you could pick locks, if that's the route you want
Okay,
to go.
well, you guys can correct me if like, I suggested to be bait downstairs, but you guys can suggest something else.
stealth check time. Who has good stealth skills?
I have disadvantage.
I have disadvantage.
Chainmail?
Chainmail.
Chainmail! Enchantment? Enchantment!
I have +8 on stuff.
Yeah, you'll be the best one.
Yeah, I have +8.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you use them on too.
Thank you guys for
Can
enjoying
me
me
and
and the
Glug
enchantment.
go
I appreciate
together?
it.
You and Glug can go together, yeah.
I'll go with him.
Okay, so you
I
guys
don't
are
have the
distraction.
best stealth skill, but I have no disadvantage, and I have an
How's your
awesome
charisma?
spell.
Okay.
Negative.
Mine shit.
Avery,
I have a 7.
Avery pats Max and Savannah on the back and goes, distraction.
Distraction. Okay, so you guys are on distraction duty. How do you guys intend to distract?
Distraction.
So I know from the many experiences we've had that there are certain things I can do to make them focus on me.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna ask Tim and Jim if they could take a look at something outside that I saw on the outside of the building.
Okay.
See if they'll come outside and take a look. Like I noticed something wrong with this with the side of the
It'd be a
building.
charisma persuasion check trying to get it out
That's
there.
not gonna work well for me, but we're gonna try it anyways. You said persuasion?
It looks really weird.
Guess advantage.
15? Oh,
Yes,
with
I think
You
advantage?
tried to help him out by saying that.
15.
15.
It's really.
They look and go like, seem a little like sweaty, like, I guess we can, so you guys lure them outside. I need stealth checks from the 3 of you.
I will use my awesome elven lineage and cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay, so everyone else gets an
What do I
extra.
roll? Another D-
It's another d20, then you add your stealth bonus -2 plus 10, an extra 10.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Nice.
We get the extra
17
10 from
minus
him.
2
Big extra 10 for him, yeah.
plus 10
Okay,
is
well-
25.
It's not a
And plus
1.
your
8.
Yeah,
Better.
but thanks to the plus 10 from you, I get a 17.
3. I got a 33.
33.
14.
14. Alright, you guys.
Did you minus your 2?
Yeah.
Okay, make your way up.
what was yours?
17.
With the plus 10, 17.
I got lucky.
I rolled a 2!
Oh.
So typically the way it works is with group checks, he does kind of like an average type of thing.
Okay.
So you hitting really high.
You done wrecked the curve.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys stealthily make your way upstairs, and you see.
I point out the door.
Once you point out the door, you guys can see it, and it's almost like you guys don't want to look at it, but you guys can see it. It's just a dark that's almost covered. It's a door almost covered with shadows.
Now that I've got some time away from the door, kind of looking like maybe study the door a little bit more now that I've got some people here confirming that it's here.
It is here. I'm gonna study a little more. Yeah, you can either make an Arcana or investigation check. Your choice.
Since I did Arcana last time, I'll do investigation this time.
It's hard to tell. It looks like a kind of. You see the door. You see like the couple locks that are on it, and you do like rub your fingers on it, and then some like you pull off, and there's like almost like a black spider web that comes off of it with you. That's about all you notice.
I want to burn this place down to the ground.
Avery looked at them and asked them, should I open the door?
We should probably check it for traps first.
I should?
That
you take it on the
part of your
road?
job, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I want an investigation check from you, Avery.
Okay.
D20.
I don't know if I helped her build her character right, so.
I'm just
I
gonna
also, I
say,
have a plus 2 on
while she's rolling now, I'll make note, if I notice
15.
Jim and Tim trying to go anywhere, I've got,
13.
I've got stuff prepared.
13.
Does not appear to be trapped.
Okay.
So now I need a thieves' tool check from you.
But you should be.
Did you give her expertise in
I
it?
don't remember.
Where would that be under?
So go to
Go to your
tools,
skills.
proficiencies, and training.
Oh, yeah.
Then your tools.
I have these tools.
Right.
Your
Your
expert in it.
lockpicks.
Just says rogue.
Rogue.
Yeah, because it should be under proficiencies, and it should say if she's an expert in it, I would think. That screen, or
It
does
doesn't say it on this screen in
Oh,
particular.
Okay, then it's probably under her features and traits then, if she has
Yeah,
expertise in it.
I don't know why it snows every time.
It's the
part
season
of the
thing.
season.
Oh, okay.
Because it's winter, they have the snowing thing.
Okay.
It's a little annoying. Because it gets in the way of some of the stuff you can see.
It goes away, but
Okay, no, you do not have expertise in thieves' tools.
I don't know if she's high enough to have any expertise yet.
But you get a
Oh,
first
you can
level,
fi-
you
you
get
can
two at
fix
first
that.
level.
You gave her stealth and acrobatics.
Okay.
Oh, great. Just went to sleep mode.
So on your thieves' tools check, then you still have your proficiency, but you will not have your expertise. So
Okay.
you roll your dexterity check, which basically just roll a sleight of hand check. That's basically what it is. Okay, and then you'll just
Is that also a d20?
yeah, and then that'll be your thieves' tool check. It's a +5.
Okay. 7, 12, and then -2.
This
So
looks like a
10.
Total 10?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it takes you about 5 minutes, but you're able to pick both locks.
Can I use guidance? Because I actually have guidance as a cantrip.
Yeah,
And
you
just
can
kind of
just
help speed it along a little bit.
yeah, go ahead and roll an extra d4 on top of that.
The triangle.
Triangle one.
This one?
The pyramid.
Yeah, the pyramid one, yes.
The one that looks like it hurt a lot if you stepped on it.
Okay.
So 3.
3.
To answer
So
your question, by the way, it
it's
does hurt
bumped
if you
up
stepped
to a
on it.
13. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so you
But
take
the number
both
that's
of
facing upright.
I'd say with that one, you take off the extra 2 minutes, so it takes you 3 minutes to pick both locks.
Okay.
Is this one like?
Never underestimate the time of a minute in this game.
I've noticed that with a couple of the games that I've watched.
Yes, so
So much can happen.
you unlock the door. The door's unlocked, still there.
I'm not gonna step in first, so I turn around and look at Glug and kind of give one of these.
I will open the door.
You open the door. And in that room,
You did.
no. And at this point, the two of you do
That's-
notice downstairs that it seems like Tim and Jim are starting to sweat and like be a little difficult as you're distracting them. They're like kind of twitching a little bit. You open the door, and inside you see at first what you think is a woman lying on a bed. You notice her arms are chained to the bed. Then you realize that the only thing that is human about her is about from her waist up. And the rest of her is like some kind of undulating mass that's just pulsating and kind of looks like, to you, the best way I can describe it is like a grub, like the half of her body's been turned into a glove. It's riveted, it's undulating and pulsing, and then you hear a squelching sound as you see at the one end through his tomb where a spider falls out and then starts skidding away on the floor real fast.
Okay, is it real dark in this room?
It is really dark in this room.
Dancing lights.
Dancing lights. It brings in light. You can see she looks at you with like glazed over eyes and goes, "Please make the pain stop. It's never ending. It's never ending."
Arcana check on this.
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Because this is...
Fucked up?
Yeah.
I need to know if
Yeah,
it's
good
magical, if I can stop this, or...
Yeah, it's called an arrow to the head.
10.
10. You think that this is her body now. You don't know what changed it, but you think this is her current.
Okay. Is there anything else in this room?
You're looking around, you see spider webs everywhere. And now you're looking in more detail at your dancing lights and you're kind of keeping them going. You see the skittering and the dinner-sized plate size of spiders. Just skittering across. And you see
I don't like
sacks,
spiders, Harry.
large sacks of something wrapped up that are hanging in the rafters.
Human-sized sacks?
Sheep-sized sacks.
Avery asked Glug to poke it with his magic stick.
Poke the sack.
It's not a magic stick.
In Avery's mind, that's what happened.
I mean, it came out of your body, it's magic to
It's
Avery.
magic to Avery.
Is there any like that you could poke from the door?
Sure. Yeah, you poke one through the door, and it like splits open. You see just like liquefied goo splatter across the floor. And you see like bones fall out, and then there's at the top there's like a skull. You see a little bit of fur left on the skull as whatever was in this was digesting or turning the mold.
Okay. I'm gonna pull all but the little goo covered part back into me and just let the rest of it fall to the ground.
Okay. And it makes the slop noise.
How are Jim and Tim right now? And anyone else that could be walking towards us?
You see them go, something's wrong. They start trying to go away from you guys. And you can actually see a whole bunch of the people in the town are now walking towards the inn.
When you're the front door,
Can we make it in before they do?
They seem to be moving slower at the moment. Sure, you can. You can start sprinting.
Yes. We.
okay,
I grab him and make sure he knows what I'm
drag
doing.
him behind you.
Yeah, and we're gonna get in and shut the door.
As soon as we
Yeah,
get
sure.
through the threshold, I'm gonna Earth Tremor.
Okay. Earth tremor. What will it do?
10 feet around me, I cause a tremor in the ground. Each creature other than you in that area must make a dex saving throw. The biggest point is, though, if the ground in that area is loose earth or stone, which it should be outside,
Outside it is, yes.
it becomes difficult terrain until cleared.
Okay.
Which, with each 5-foot diameter portion requiring at least 1 minute to clear by hand.
Okay. So you turn that area into rough terrain, but you
Yeah.
have to clear it. Fine. You bought yourself some time.
Yeah.
And we lock the door,
Yeah.
and I start blockading windows.
Okay. Sounds good. Start
I will help you.
Sure, then
do
go ahead and
that.
make strength checks for me. Then
Okay.
he has advantage on it anyway.
Maximus!
Oh, actually, I do have good strength.
Just a minute. Natural 20.
Strength check.
Extra 20. Yeah.
19 plus
Okay, yeah,
3.
you guys are good. Boom, 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 boom. You're blocking stuff off. You even remember there's a back door, so you remember to close up the back door. All right.
Let's go. We remembered shit.
Yeah!
Okay, you have things blocked up, and then he called your name.
Come
and
on
started-
in, I'll go upstairs and
Following
what the
ya.
fuck?
Do you have any idea that we could save her, or do I just need to fucking kill her?
Avery offers you her knife.
Poor lady.
Can we talk to her?
I haven't been in here yet. Is there anything?
I say you attempt to talk to her, but she doesn't seem to be able to. Like she's just repeating the same thing over and over.
I haven't been in here, so I don't really know a whole lot what's
Are there
going
symbols
on.
And she's
or
birthing
anything?
spiders.
But they're what?
Like symbols or...
Make a perception check around.
Are the spiders leaving us alone that are in her room?
At the moment, they are.
Do I feel like I can tell what caused this?
Make an Arcana check for me.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd say Arcana. 21.
Okay. You don't see anything of importance. Arcana check. Again, this is kind of dealing with weave. You feel something now in this room malignant in the weave that seems to have forced a change on this woman. So
But I don't feel like that force is in, like
You
the
don't
thing
feel
that
it.
caused it is in this
you
room.
don't feel that's in this room.
Can I feel, I don't even know if this is a thing, so we're just going to ask. Do I feel like I can pinpoint a source off of this? Or an area? Does that make sense? I don't even know if that's a thing, so.
I'll tell you, with that Arcana check, you feel something dark and wet.
Okay.
I'm going to walk over to her and kneel down next to her and start praying with her to Tempest, asking for any kind of forgiveness
Okay.
or anything.
So you're giving like a last rite kind of thing. Then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as soon as I'm done, I'm going to get up, start walking towards the door, but right before I do, I grab my maul, just swing it over the top of my head and right down on top of hers.
Yeah. It's a soft, squelching noise as you see brain matter and goo just splatter all over the thing. And the whole body starts undulating and pulsing and then starts falling apart. Just that piece of it starts slopping. And now is when all the spiders start hissing around the room. They start falling down on the ground. And you feel the earth shake beneath you as if something below you is angry at the moment.
I anticipated that. I don't know what to do about it, but I anticipated
And
it.
then
Hey, so the spiders are
the
falling?
doorway into the room.
You said the spiders
Yeah,
are
you
falling. Are they like dying or
they're
just?
not dying. Now they seem to be getting aggressive, agitating, and they start swarming towards you in their directions. Tons of spiders all on the ground, on the wall,
I
start
will
making their way.
cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay, just start burning immediately as they start coming around into your thing as whatever your spirit guardians look like. I wonder if there's a whole bunch of swords looking around you.
I would say they look more like little miniature hippos.
Okay.
Running around with flaming swords.
With flaming swords.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like little tiny versions of you.
Yeah.
With flaming, and you see the spiders come out. They're like, hey, and they start slashing the spiders with your flaming swords. They all just die instantly in your aura of spirit guardians coming around you. Okay. Then now you hear people screaming in pain outside. As you look outside, you see people like opening their mouths going, oh no, and you see like their mouths open and just keep going larger and larger as their head peels back. You see spider leg just comes out of their mouths and just rips their bodies up and splits their mouths open. And you see the ribs like open up and start gnashing as teeth start coming open, and like you see like
Alien comes out.
and you see like coming from like their collarbones like peel back and turn into like fangs that are coming out, like some kind of weird facsimile of a spider going.
So what you're saying is it didn't cure them.
It did not see the cure them.
It said
You want to order? That's pretty easy.
Are the twins in yet, or anybody in yet?
You have noticed anyone in? You do hear like screaming and yelling, and you hear like stones being moved.
I don't think we have very long. I only bought us a few minutes.
Spirit Guardians does last 10 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, so
Avery asked if there's other doors like this one.
You guys have not seen any doors like this one.
is there any other
We
doors
should.
in this room that lead somewhere else?
No.
We should check to see if there's basement.
So we felt dark. I felt dark and wet, and we felt something trembling beneath us.
Yeah.
I would actually say yes. I felt something dark and wet when I checked her. A basement's probably a good idea. A basement or a cave, something like that, is probably what we're.
How many villagers were in the village?
So probably about 40.
Are they all spider people?
You see a large number. If you look out the window, you see a large number of like weird spider people, all with the same shapes. You see some of them like instead come in that maybe there's something different where it looks like only their heads have changed and turned into like spider heads on top of bodies. Where you see the legs pull out of their back and they start like walking around with their bodies just kind of swaying as the legs keep going around.
Do I feel,
Oh, like the spider guy from Teen Titans.
Yeah.
do I feel like all
yeah.
these villagers are too far gone to be safe?
You feel that it's probably too late for this village. Whatever's been going on here has been going on for a very long time.
What about James?
If James doesn't die from this, he's probably going to be okay.
Okay.
It's gonna be.
He's gonna come with us to Baldur's Gate. It's gonna happen. Okay, so I'm gonna look out the like a window from the upper balconies or whatever. How many do I feel like are grouped up outside? Like every single one of them? Like
You see
are
them
they trying to spread out?
Or they
You see
kind of
them all
careful?
kind of just starting to surround the building.
Gonna light ourselves on fire and take them all out with us. Go down in a righteous blaze of glory.
Do I feel like there's a nice congregation? Like a 20-foot radii congregation.
I mean, there's probably a section of them like that, but there's, like I said, there's multiple sections like that.
Or should we just wait? Let's just wait. Let's go find the basement.
Okay.
Gonna say the silence is a no.
Okay, so you guys have you spent about a minute up here trying to figure out things. So you decide to go down to the basement. So you start running down. You're looking for a door in the basement. Well, there's the door you barricaded. You don't see a door. You do see a trap door. So maybe because one of you rips off like a cloth that's covering it. So there's a trap door there.
So basically, I've got like an aura around me where there's a little
Did we
hypno
ever see
kind
the?
of surrounded
Did we ever
me.
Yeah, they follow
actually see the
me.
sheep?
In a main
Did
combat
we ever
session,
actually
if
see the sheep?
an enemy
Or
were to
just
go
hear
into
it?
that area,
You have
it
only
takes
heard the
amount of
sheep.
damage
Okay.
every round.
Okay.
But because the spiders
He asked
are
about the
weak,
sheep.
the
Have you ever
damage
seen
is
the sheep
enough.
or just heard the sheep?
Just automatically kill them.
Die. Okay.
Oh, I thought we saw the sheep.
Now, when
You didn't see Stacy.
bigger people.
Oh.
You saw a whole bunch
won't
of
die
sheep.
from such a little.
Stacey's telling you
damage.
that, right?
It'll be
Yeah,
more.
you look around, you see Stacy like
Long-term
there,
effect.
like right next to the trap door.
Sheep.
So Stacy is a sheep.
Stacy's a sheep, yeah.
Well,
Stacy
maybe
has to go with us.
milking a spider or something.
I'm afraid you're gonna put your foot in Stacy.
I was like,
Milking a spider. So do we go down? Or do we
Avery
wait?
tries to grab Stacy.
Stacy is bigger than you.
that means you can't try.
So I just
yeah, make a
aggressively hug Stacy.
make a
Stole
strength
my
check
throat,
for me.
mounted
Yeah.
on a sheep.
Oh,
Yeah, you
should
ever
I-
seen those
I
little
check what my
kids?
strength is? Or no, does it determine on what I throw?
Yeah, you do your d20, then you add whatever strength modifier you have.
Okay.
You ever seen mutton busting?
Which is not good.
Oh, and so is it -2 because I'm
Yes,
still
yeah.
exhausted?
But it's -2, then
Oh.
whatever your other thing is, yeah.
So it's technically -4.
Oh, poop.
So 4.
Yeah,
Total 4?
yeah.
So you wrap around, you can barely get, you can even get your arms completely around Stacy. You're like, a little squeak as you fart. And then you just can't pick up Stacy up.
I just pat her on the head and then walk away.
Is she standing right next to
This
the?
is like right next to the trapdoor, yeah.
Well, can we open the trap door?
You open the trapdoor and you see, at first it's pure darkness, but you do realize it's undulating as there's tons of spiders just down there.
Oh, push
What
Stacy
is
in.
the
You push
exhaustion wear?
Stacy.
What is her exhaustion wear?
After you
She can
sleep.
hear you.
Oh, after the sleep. Okay.
She'll find out in a second.
Bah, as you push Stacy
We
into
kicked
the...
Stacy in the trapdoor. Glug. Can I poke Glug with my dagger?
Technically, you technically can, but I don't allow.
Try.
I don't allow
No PvP in here.
PvP. So.
I poke him with my finger instead.
Okay.
Nope.
So Stacy's down there and starts getting swarmed by spiders. Starts screaming. Rah, rah, rah. There's still spiders that seem to start biting her, and then she seems to expire as the venom and other things.
Okay, so she was just a regular sheep.
I just stare so hard at her.
I ate all of the cards. Like,
Anger.
the fuck, man?
Spider sheep. No.
You know, it's a regular sheep. All the other people already turned into spiders. They don't think the sheep are waiting for a second wave.
We all drink our
jumped down.
milk.
You jump down, boom, and then you start immediately. Your little hippos start going around to slaying spiders violently for you.
If there's any extras, I'll squish them.
Yeah, you squish them, no problem. And as you're down here,
I look up. Let's go.
Does anyone else think that we should maybe not take a certain weapon with us?
Why are you trying to call me?
I like to call you Big
We're talking
Papa.
about you.
Yeah, we're talking about you.
what?
My wife.
I'm a certain weapon?
The weapon you have on you.
Oh, but we don't know. But oh, we did the check. Okay, I'm the only one that still doesn't understand that.
You
it's
don't
a bad
understand,
thing.
yeah. So they suggest like maybe you shouldn't have that knife on you. What does Avery do?
Avery goes, why? It finds Avery. You're gonna have to
Exactly.
explain it.
Because the big spider can find Avery.
If there is a big spider.
Can Avery put it inside
But
what's
yes.
left of Stacy?
Kind of.
Sure.
Well, I guess the big bad can find Avery. I guess we don't know if it's a spider yet, but yeah, the big bad can. We know
Avery
it's
climbs
something.
down
Because the spiders
with
came
Max
from
and takes the dagger out
Right.
and puts it whatever's
Big
left
something.
of Stacy
Yeah.
Okay.
inside Stacy.
Inside Stacy.
Yeah,
So you just like
Yep.
stab it into her.
yeah. Whatever's left of her, she just slowly just puts it inside what's left of
You
Stacy.
realize that she wasn't quite dead yet. She was in consciously dying condition.
We were about to save her.
As you pierce her heart with her dagger
This
accidentally.
group is some fucked up.
Avery looks up
Oh,
shocked, like,
Like,
Hard to kill.
yeah.
I think she
But then
was.
she just stares still at Glug.
Okay.
I think she was doing fine.
Okay. The two of you don't immediately notice with your passive perception down here that you see old mining equipment that has the wood is rotten and the actual picks have rusted, and you see a large hole in the wall that looks like it's been carved out.
I think it's the two of us.
Yeah, I did the two of you. Yeah.
They killed
Everything okay?
Stacy while you were gone
You killed Stacy?
on accident.
She
I
was.
thought she was already dead.
She was at 0 HP dying, and she's like, I'm gonna like.
I hid my when they told me to get rid of the dagger, so
They
I decided
said
to put
kill
it inside what's
Stacy.
left of Stacy.
We did not say kill
But
Stacy.
she wasn't dead yet.
And also,
That was just-
unfortunately.
also because of evil. So.
That was just me.
Hole in the hole.
I know.
You hole
First
in
party
the
kill.
Yeah.
hole in the wall leading further underground.
Yeah, further underground.
Is it dark and wet down here?
It's dark and wet, and you see tons of, again, spiders and spider webs everywhere.
Okay, this is
But they're
kind
not
of
coming
feel.
at us.
This
They're
is
kind of coming at you as the little
Mini hippos.
hippos are like fighting them off as
Am I
they're approaching.
feeling that same kind of energy coming from
Yes,
this area?
you are easily.
I'm
You guys
pretty
can-
sure we're
you all
heading
can
there,
feel
guys.
the dark and just pulsating. Like it's almost like the best way I can describe it is like you were covered with spider webs without being covered with spider webs. It's just like slowly coating your skin. You almost feel like it ooze on you.
Is there anything to like light a torch?
Yeah, there's some torches, and then you have some people who can use magic or what.
So can I pull out my ethereal blades, or does that cost me something right
No,
now?
it's free action.
Okay. She's panicking, so she's holding them.
Yeah, your psychic blades come out. It's ready to go.
She's already dead.
Not Stacy.
No.
Just Avery in general. 'cause
You
the
guys do
spiders
know
are-
that these hippos only have a certain amount of time to keep fighting off.
Yeah. Let's get moving.
Alright, stay close, and we'll start moving along.
Okay, start moving along. I want everyone to make dexterity saving throws as you start going through.
D20?
Yes, it's a D20.
Is it always a D20 unless you say otherwise?
Yeah, it's always a
Pretty
D20 unless I say
Okay.
otherwise, yeah.
Fine.
Oh, no.
Well, okay, it wasn't a natural one by chance?
No.
No.
Mine was.
It's a halfling's worst roll.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, the
Ooh,
2. So then do I add my +5?
There's a dexterity saving throw section.
Yeah, it's
That's what you add.
+5.
+5, yeah, you add that to it.
And then I take 2 away because of my
No,
exhaustion?
well, it is, no, with this one it's a D20 test, so does it say all D20 test?
This is all D20 tests.
Then yes, you do take a minus 2.
Oh, I thought it said
Okay, so just added 5.
Okay.
3.
That
Or
specifically
three, yeah, sorry.
says
No, I got a 3.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
the hit?
when you make a
Then I'm
D20
at a
test,
5,
that is
that's
a.
Yeah.
It says test. I don't think a hit is considered a test.
So
is it?
with this
Right.
one, every time you roll a D20, it's
It's a
considered
test.
a D20 test.
Okay.
There you go. You get a -2 to your attack roll.
So it's one of those, it's kind of nicer, but it's also kind of sucky at the same time because
Yeah.
it applies to everything.
22.
22?
6.
6.
Oh, natural 1 for a total of 2.
Okay.
3.
3, and she got a 5, we said?
Come on!
So,
No, very good.
suck.
Just
the way it's
where are we?
going through is, this is difficult terrain as the webs are like coating your body as you're like kind of yanking and pulling, and the only one that's kind of going well is Glug, who's just kind of oozing his way through all this
Do
stuff.
I feel like I can set the webs on fire?
Yeah, you can set the webs
I'm
on
gonna
fire.
firebolt them.
You start firebolting.
Yeah.
You start burning. Instead, just go ahead and start speeding up as you start,
I help.
burning the webs away, and
Come on, Trogdor.
yeah, as the webs keep trying to stick to you, like burning it away, and your little hippos are going around killing all the spiders that are approaching you.
That's the decision I made all night.
Yeah. I might wait for her to get out before I go on too far here. So. You guys liking this one so far?
Oh yeah. I mean, other than I have a just irrational fear of spiders in general, but that's not my character. That's me.
Oh,
It
my
helps.
wife.
Yeah.
Helps to think.
When my wife first moved in, she decided to go and like go through my stuff.
Superior candy bar Snickers.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
first Snicker.
I mean, I disagree with you on that.
nuts.
There was a box and this little black spider
I'll take one. Yeah.
was in it. And
Thank you, sir.
she kept messing with it. No, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I
Kept
don't know
messing
if she'll
with
want one or
it.
not.
She would throw something in there.
I'll
And
be
it
right
would
here.
jump. And she said she was bawling and she was gonna just get her stuff and move out.
It's funny.
And
I went to
then
Ollie's today.
she just kept throwing stuff out.
These are where there's 2
Well,
boxes left.
Finally,
I
she
should have picked up both
jumped
boxes.
it,
They were on clearance
Mhm.
for $2.65
but she
for
noticed
the box.
that it had extra
I should have picked up both
lights
boxes.
that were round.
Oh, no, thank you. Thank you, though.
Because it was a
Ice cream.
Halloween.
Yeah. It has a lot.
And that's why I was
of
jumping.
Because
And it
she would
messes with my
compress
medicine I have to
it.
take.
She would compress the ring part
Mm-hmm.
and it would jump.
God.
And she made me go in and get it. She refused to touch the little plastic spider. And so then I would
Okay,
hide
we're gonna go over it. So, You guys failure to extend your service except for Gloopy, just kind of undulating his way through the webs. They're all yanking and pulling, and these two decide to start casting and burning them away with spells as the webs are burning away, and the hippos are like stabbing and killing all the spiders that come towards you. And you guys are struggling and fighting, and right when your spell ends, it opens up into a huge cavern coated with webs and pulsating egg sacs everywhere. And you see even more, actually now seems to be humans wrapped up and hanging from the ceiling. Oh, great, I'm just gonna have to. Okay. Oh, that's not very nice. Thank you for that.
What?
I rotated it and made it smaller. So.
That's my problem too. That's like you telling them. Like,
Yeah.
and it got rotated. I don't know what happened.
Let's see if I can fix it. See, look at that. Look at that bullshit. Alright. Let's see. Get my mouse over here. Come on, mouse. Get over here. There we go.
Mark, you got a class with Mrs. Riley, right? Mm-hmm. Remember how she used to lose her mouse? Mm-hmm. We had to turn on control to find the mouse for her.
Alright, where do we enter from?
Alright, you enter from
Behind.
that hole right over here.
Sorry. You stab me over there, please. I love your figurine. I absolutely love it. I was honestly, when you said you were a green slime, I was expecting you to bring like a dot, like the candy.
That's what it looked like.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah,
That's what
okay.
I was like, that's kind of what I was expecting.
So, you open this cavern and you think, this is the lair of whatever's been around here. There's webs everywhere, egg sacs again, the hanging bodies. And then you look up and you see descending from you is, at first you think it is a spider, but it doesn't quite look right. It almost looks like a human head has merged with a spider. You see like a face and several eyes along the side, but you see a mouth sticking out, and it makes sounds eventually that sounds like this creature has only known the pain for its entire existence. There's something unnatural about it. And it comes down to the ground. Here.
Oh yeah, that looks delicious. You can have that.
And you see, I don't have any more figures, but you see a good couple other spiders, larger, come down next to it.
Not larger than it, right? Just larger than the
Just
ones
larger
we've
than
been
the ones
seeing.
you
Okay.
experienced. And I want everyone to roll initiative for me.
Okay. So your initiative. Right there, the whole house looking thing.
Returning that dice.
So you roll.
I might be. It was rolling so well, and now it's rolling opposite.
Is this also -2?
Very good.
Yes, it is also, it is, it's a D20 test, so it's
Because
also.
I have +2.
You also get a -2.
Yep.
Okay, so then back to 18.
So basically I get a +3 to this roll.
I think I'm the only one in here who can roll over who could possibly roll over a 25 for initiative, and I still fucked that up.
You know, actually, I need to go use the restroom too. Give me a second, guys.
By the way, yes, Ethan, I do have the alert feat. I didn't realize that, but along with one of my class features, I have a +7 to initiative. I have 2 +3s due to either a feat or class feature, and then I have a +1 naturally.
Alert fee gives you +5.
+3.
+5.
Alert, initiative proficiency. When you roll initiative, you can add a proficiency bonus to the roll, which is a +3.
I must have the legacy option, which gives you a straight +5.
Yeah, I got a +3.
Yeah, the legacy gives you +5.
And then I have, where is it?
I didn't go off the new rules. I should have.
We were supposed to, at least I thought we were supposed to. And then I have tactical wit, which is part of my wizard. So I get my intelligence modifier on top of that for my initiative.
Do we need to make our new characters with the new rules? I need to recreate my character.
Yeah.
You should just be able to toggle it on.
Okay. Alright, well, since it's possible, I need anyone who had a 25 through, 30 through 25. Nope. Okay. 25 to 20. Nope. Okay. 20 to 15.
15.
I got 18.
Okay, 15 to 10.
14. Maximus!
Okay. 8 to 5.
5.
That makes logical sense since you're a slime.
Well, he has the highest dex in the group, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, but I rolled really bad, and then
I rolled a 1.
I had to -2, and yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Well, I have a +5
Okay.
to initiative, and
Right, and
then
I believe that's everybody, right? Oh, yeah, I need to fit you guys in here. First up.
I'm curious.
Is-
I'll have to watch this episode to see if the camera picked up me saying that.
Okay, first up is the giant spider. This creature. Is it,
I'm not surprised. Oh, you had to make the noises too.
and then it goes, as a big glob of something comes towards all of you guys, and you make a dexterity saving throw.
No problem.
Okay, you get D20 already?
Oh, hey, that's actually good.
That's not bad. That should be passing at least.
You're a halfling,
So you get to reroll
so
it.
you get to reroll it, because you have an ability called Halfling's Luck.
Oh. You got 12. That was better.
Better. That's much better.
I think you wanted to make sure you didn't roll a natural one, so.
Alright, so your dexterity saving throw, so you roll 12 plus 5.
Okay.
Minus the 2.
Okay.
So 15.
15. Yeah, it'd be 17 minus 2, so 15.
That'll
Go
be
to
a
your
fail.
skills for me. Not just your skills, your
Not this one.
features and traits. I think which one's that way. And then go down. Keep going.
Why is that song stuck in your head of all songs you
Because
think?
Brock was singing it. So ask him.
Alright, you can see it better.
I hate both
You
of
must
you.
get a level 6.
Okay.
What?
Evasion.
7.
Or uncanny dodge.
5.
Okay. So
Okay,
it doesn't say it on there.
Well,
Oh, there it is. Okay.
but I think it says attack rolls.
Yeah, when an attacker you can see hits you with an attack,
Correct.
you can take an action and
Oh, just an
have the
attack.
attack's damage.
Doesn't say
against
attack
you.
roll. Just says attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says it hits you with an attack.
With
Okay.
attack.
Okay. So this is what classifies an attack. Okay. So anyone under a 13 fails.
I fail!
I succeed.
Nice.
14.
Okay. So you guys will take half, and he takes full.
under 13.
Under 13.
Oh, big guy.
Okay. Ooh, okay, almost max. 11 points of piercing damage. It's not piercing, poison damage. Everyone else takes half of that at 5 points of poison damage. As this poison goblet starts burning and starts like corroding your
And you
skin.
can uncanny dodge that.
So I take
If you want to use your
2.
reaction, which your turn will be coming up quick, so you should go ahead and use this.
Use it.
And that will have the points.
Have that
Further, are you rounding up or down? I don't remember.
Down for damage.
So you'll actually only take 2 points.
Do I put it? Do I
Yeah,
put
yeah.
it this?
no.
Click that, and then
I
you'll
take
use
2.
it.
Oh, okay. Because I knew you probably was just
Damage
the acid
too?
damage or something.
Acid and poison.
Oh, you have advantage
Okay, so
against
you're
being
down 31.
poisoned.
Okay.
But we don't have it. We're not
But
resistant against poison
No,
damage.
hold on.
I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I don't know. You said that. Damn it.
There should be a thing called
This is great.
resistance.
Yeah.
Does this say which one?
I think
I thought that showed on under the saving throws. I thought it showed rear resistances.
yeah, but there's another one that says
It's under your defensive tab.
Yeah. If you go to the main page,
Ability saves and
Okay, he's
yeah.
resistant to acid and poison. Okay, cool. So you'll quarter that. Yeah, it's so the new rules is interesting because it says resistances don't stack, but that's not a resistance that's going on. We're not stacking resistance. You succeeded on the save, and you're also resistant. So I think that does stack. So it's like, oh yeah, because they said like, oh, if you're immune to.
I hate you.
They're like, if you have something that makes you immune to all damage, but you're also immune to fire. Sorry, not immune. You're resistant to all damage, but resistant to fire damage. You only take the half. You don't get the quarter. But it's everywhere. Okay, so and now it's time for a lair action, guys. as you feel the web start waving around. I need another dexterity saving throw from you guys.
Now's where I fall down.
Yeah, that's where I fail.
Huh, I'm still.
This is 6.
Unless a 4 helps.
Yeah.
What are you? 14?
$14.
14? So 14 is the just succeed mark.
Woo! That's what I just got too.
Oh no.
Okay. So we're gonna get stucky. Okay. So those of you who fail, you fall prone and are considered restrained. As the web, you get stuck in the web. The rest of you are fine.
Do we put our characters
Oh, wait.
from?
Yes, your character
You
gets
can
fallen
bump
prone.
sideways.
I do have
Yeah.
resistance to poison damage.
Okay.
And you take a quarter, so.
I don't know who else. I got a 9.
So do you have resistance to poison damage for?
Being Warforged.
Yeah, I'm a Warforged.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Did anyone
These
else
two.
fail? Or is it just Avery that failed?
22.
Oh, I failed.
Okay, so which one are you, sir?
No.
Green sword.
Green sword here, poison.
Yep.
You're prone and you're considered restrained, which I'm just making sure.
Restrain me, is that it?
So
Can't move.
I'm just making sure because some of the conditions are a little bit different now in this edition.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
have to freaking relearn everything.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is new stuff. Okay, glossary. Okay, so
I don't think my Warforged have resistance originally. That feels new.
just making sure it is normal.
Warforged isn't part of the new races.
Maybe we just never had poison. I've only been Warforged once.
I know, but we really got poison damage.
That's what I kind of was thinking. Maybe we didn't.
Yeah, it's P, resistance, restraint. You have restraint condition, you experience the following effects. Your speed is 0 and can't increase. Attack rolls against you have an advantage and your attack rolls have disadvantage. Then dexterity saving throws are made at disadvantage.
And how do we unrestrain again?
Yeah, that's restrained. How do you get unrestrained?
Yeah.
It's either an acrobatics or athletics check.
Alright, that'll be fun.
Okay, and then prone, you have to use half your movement to get up. Or you could crawl, but you're currently, because you're restrained, your movement's 0. And then you have disadvantage on attack rolls. Okay, pretty much the same thing. Cool. All right. So, next up is Avery's turn. As you fall down and you're wrapped around here, you can try to make a acrobatics or athletics check to rip yourself out of the web.
Okay, let me see what's better.
Acrobatics.
Is
And
it?
it's most likely acrobatics. Do you have expertise in acrobatics?
Oh yeah, it's an 8. So I do d20.
Yes, d20.
Ooh, a 19
Ooh,
Plus
plus 8.
minus 2,
minus 2.
because you're exhausted.
But
So
25
25 total.
I'm not good at quick math, so thanks
Me.
I was
guys.
gonna say, I don't know, I just said, I was
25 is enough as you kind of just go limp and you just kind of slither your way out of the webs. You're no longer stuck, you're still prone. What would you like to do?
First thing you should do is you're on the ground.
Stand up.
Oh, stand up.
Stand
yeah.
up. Okay, so you use half of your movement
To stand.
to stand the fuck up, yes.
Okay.
So you're up.
Being a halfling, you should only have 25 movement speed up. No, the new base is all
Or off
30.
30, yeah.
So you've used 15 of your movement. So
Okay.
you can move another 15 feet, which is 3 squares.
Yes.
If you can see the squares on the map.
Okay.
You should be able to see.
They're kinda hard to
They're kind of hard to see with the
I
white
always,
squares.
I always thought that -5 movement was a good balance for halflings too, with some of the other shit they get.
Yeah, so you can move 3 squares because what it is each square equals 5 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I kind of want to. Can I go diagonal?
So the math gets a little wonky going diagonal. This is your
Okay.
character here. So first it's 5, then the next one is 10. So that would be your 15 right there. So you're going to move 2 squares going diagonally.
Okay. I don't know if I want to go forward. I was gonna
That's
try
fine.
and like
That's fine.
kind of go. Actually, I'm just gonna go. You said I can do 3 if I go this
Yep.
straight. I'm gonna go off to the side a little.
Yep, no
bit.
problem. Go off to the side.
Spread up. Not a bad idea.
Okay, yeah. And now you have your action if you would like to do anything.
Didn't she use her action to get up?
Oh yeah, she did. Never mind. No, she
Yeah.
used her action to break free. That's right. So you've used your.
have a bonus action.
You do have a bonus action.
Which I don't know if I don't remember this. Go to your features or your actions tab
Mm-hmm.
and go down to your bonus actions. Keep going.
This is
Oh, bonus
When I look
action.
up,
So you have your cunning
It
actions.
says,
You can dodge, disengage, or hide.
this is
Ooh.
2 rolls for your martial
Bonus
arts
action.
die.
Hide.
Should I hide?
Doesn't
If
say
he will
what the
let you.
martial arts die
Your
is.
should
martial
be able
arts
to
die is
action
based
hide.
off
That will
of
make sure they don't see you.
what level
And
you
it
The
gives
roll?
you an
And
advantage
then
on
this
the attack
says-
next round.
Okay, that's what I wanted to do then.
We'll find out
This
if
is
we
my
can.
character.
Okay.
It says,
I don't know what
We're kind of in an
Every
open chamber on their
canvas
website.
saves,
Yeah.
It may not be a
Succeed
physical
on
thing.
That's true.
Sure.
Better very good about feeling there.
of 16 or
Federation.
take
Yeah.
2d6 force
Probably,
damage.
probably could try, but it has to be a very high DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Which
it's
your
like
stealth is
2
good.
different explanations of the same ability.
But we'll see what happens here in a second.
Let's see what your.
Unless,
Let's look up real quick what your.
I was hoping dodge was one of those reactions,
but
but I couldn't
on
remember.
nowhere
Because dodge would have been perfect.
does it
just
say
like
anything
looking
about
than
what
they have.
my,
Your die is.
yeah. I think it's new rules against old rules. See, because here's martial arts. But
We'll look real quick. Monk. Okay, so your die is a
d8?
1d6, 1d8 starting at level 5. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You're doing a bonus action.
We're gonna see if we can hide.
Okay, yeah. You see, like, unfortunately, one of these former humans in front of you, so you crouch down in front of it. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Is that a D20?
That is
again?
also a d20, yes.
And now what are your skills?
And then whatever my skills are.
Whatever your skills are, and then you also, unfortunately, get your -2 because of your exhaustion.
So 16.
Kind of like those. What's the prediction?
What is that? 14?
Total 14?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't feel as stealthy as you were hoping you would be.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it was something you could have tried to at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you tried something, you did something, kind of what you're feeling almost right now is that like all these webs are around you and you're still kind of walking on them even though you're not stuck, but maybe the creature can sense where you are because of the webs.
Okay.
That's what you feel for that unsuccessful stealth check.
Okay.
Okay, now it's the end of your turn. It's the other two spiders' turns. As they,
Damn, roll high.
which they just actually,
I mean, a lot of us
Dash.
rolled low.
I was 15.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
and then he's just gonna, he was starts at the same
You
level
walk
as him.
down.
There we go. Okay, the action dashed up.
So if you use your action, you can use your movement, and you can also use your action to dash, which is basically.
She has a bonus action to that.
She can bonus action dash
It
too.
doubles your movement.
So
Okay.
you can take all 30 feet of your movement 3 times.
Oh.
Yeah,
if you-
wow.
if
as
you
a
wanted
rogue.
to.
As a rogue.
Okay.
But as a rogue, so you can run, you can get the hell out of there, kind of thing. All right.
Dodge.
Next up is Oral. You're up.
Who?
You Oral?
Oxula.
Oxula. Oxula.
Axolotl.
Hockey.
Aki, Shaki, and Bones.
Usually it takes me a session or two to kind of get
I
everything
know.
right.
I'm just.
I typically pick
Okay.
like either 1 or 2 syllable names, and they're easy.
Well, I just picked a normal human name. It's like,
Savannah. I am Savannah. It is a pleasure to meet you.
I am going to start singing my song.
Start Blade song.
Guess what song it's singing?
What song is it?
Itsy bitsy spider.
Oh my God.
Fucking sword.
You get the opposite of inspiration, whatever the hell that is.
And I'm
Depression?
going to.
No, it's like so you can get heroic inspiration. We're like, oh, I'm impressed by what you do. You get an extra D20. You can roll whenever you want to. You get the opposite of that. I'm taking away a D20.
are you gonna attack? No.
Yeah. Next time you have advantage, you just have a straight roll. And that's what it is. Okay.
I now have. My movement speed is 35. I now have 45 feet of movement. I got plus 10 to walk. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 45. And I'm going to, as an action, true strike that bitch.
All right.
Shysters. 14 to hit.
You just did it.
Oh, cool. So I get. Oh, yes. So I have 8 piercing. Or sorry, hang on. Because it's my rapier. Let's do so 10 piercing damage. And. Because of the way True Strike works out now. 9 points of radiant damage.
So a total of 19?
Yep.
Nice. You sink in deep, but it's not bloodied yet.
Okay. True Strike, the new True Strike is actually good now.
Yeah. You actually get to make an attack when you cast it.
Yeah. And it doesn't give you advantage or anything anymore. But what it does is if you make the attack, you basically get radiant damage, extra radiant damage out of it.
Yeah.
So for a Blade Singer, it's fantastic.
Or rogue is fantastic, because you also get that. Then you also, your sneak attack is whatever damage you deal, so you can get like radiant, like sneak attack. All right. Anyway, that's mechanic things. Next up, Bax, you're up.
I'm debating. It is how dark in here?
It's pretty dark.
Do I feel like if there was a bright light that it would affect the creatures in some way?
You don't know without taking the time to study the creatures.
Fair enough. Do I take the gamble or do I do the safe bet? We'll do the safe bet this time. Can I get him within 30 feet of me? Is he within 30 feet of me?
This guy within 30 feet?
No, Rock. Axelwell. I can't remember his name.
Let's see.
I don't think he is.
If you move, you can get me.
The
Yeah,
only reason I know
he has to be
your,
like right here.
the only reason I know your name so well is because wasn't that your name in 14?
Move up. I guess.
Okay.
I'll move there. I've only got 25 feet of movement. I'm exhausted.
Mm-hmm. That means her movement was also lessened because of that too. But it's whatever.
And then I will cast a level 2 Bless.
Okay.
And I will get myself, Axolotl, Avery, and Glug. Sorry, I wasn't wasting my last level 3 spell for Bless.
There we go.
I don't blame you for that one.
Alright, you're all blessed. That means you get an extra 1d4 to attack rolls and ability checks. Little pyramid dude. Okay. So I'd imagine that you walk up and then your holy symbol in your chest just glows as radiant energy just kind of drops down on all of your allies. Except for Savannah.
Taking a nap.
Poor Savannah.
Much.
That is my
Turn. Awesome. Next up, Savannah. Acrobatics or athletics check for
We're
me.
going athletics. Oh, what's my DC? There's a 19 cut it?
Yes.
no, but it breaks the
You're able to
Nice.
rip your way out of the
And that is an action, yeah?
yeah.
E.
Okay, I mean that's
Standing up?
yeah, standing up and I mean that's it, that's all I have.
You can move a little bit more if you want.
You'd have like 10 feet of movement left.
I have 15. I'm not exhausted.
Huh.
Think
Any bonus actions?
second wind. That's it.
Have you taken damage?
Huh?
No, that's his only
I ha-
bonus action available.
But have you taken damage?
Only 2 damage.
Oh yeah, no, it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
If you were me, it'd be worth it.
How far away is that one from me?
More than 15 feet.
But less than 120?
Yeah, it's less than 100.
Okay, then no, I'm not gonna move.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Next up is Glug.
All of my spells
I
except
just
for
want to move
one
as far as I can.
are close range.
stick.
Close to him?
Yeah.
What's your speed?
Well, it was 30.
Should be 25.
5 now.
15.
With exhaustion.
25.
Don't you have bonus action step of the wind?
I do. I guess I'll use it.
I don't know what it is about a blob having step of the wind that makes me giggle so
question.
fucking much.
Because he's using a separate action to do movement, if he takes another diagonal in the same turn,
That is,
does that still increase by 10, or does it start or does it restart at the 5?
So it starts with 5.
Because I moved him one diagonal already. So 5, 10, 15.
You're within range.
You are within smacking range.
That's fair.
Glug.
Then, so what do I have left? An action, just my action?
Mm-hmm.
Bonus actions.
I will,
Smack.
Yeah, just suck me
Yeah,
in
he
the
gets.
body.
He should get 2 attacks because he's level 5 at this point.
yeah. Well, I guess I will just unarmed strike him.
Okay, so 2 pseudopods come out and go whack whack.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make attack rolls for me.
It's not whack whack, it's
25
Hit.
and 20.
Hit. They both hit.
There's a meme of the kid. It's like a cartoon where he gets pushed up against the wall and his tits come up and smack him in the face.
Yes, I remember. Yeah. 19 points of damage. Nice. As you hit him. Yeah, pretty good couple hits, but they're not bloody yet. Alright. I think that's everything you can do. Top of the round, it's that creature's turn. You guys aren't grouped up enough now.
Is that what we're actually fighting?
It's about as close to as I could get. Because again, I homebrewed this particular monster, so yeah. He's going to get closer.
You're getting closer.
Okay, I need a strength save from you, Axel.
A strength save?
Yes.
The hell? Does the bless count for strength saves?
I believe it counts for saving throws, yeah. The thing it doesn't work is attack damage, I think, so.
Attack roll or saving throw.
Okay. That would be a 16.
16 just succeeds. As you see, as coming in from whatever is its abdomen, thread comes out, hits you in the chest, and tries to pull you towards it. And you cut it off as it goes at you. Alright. That's the end of his turn. It's another lair action. I need strength saves from everybody.
Gosh dang it.
Advantage! I get advantage.
No, that's good. Don't forget your bless if you're blessed.
That is pretty big for you.
It was not good.
You
I'm
do get a
probably falling
D4.
over again.
My strength is a -2.
Yeah, it ain't gonna help you none.
Well, roll the d4 anyways.
What, that's a triangle?
Yep.
Okay.
See if you can get that extra +4.
What is it?
Well, we'll make it an even roll because she technically has a -4, yeah.
Natural 20!
Yeah!
So I have a 2.
Okay, that's fail.
21.
18, that's a success.
Oh, 8.
That's a fail.
21.
That's a success. Okay, so you guys will take half of this damage and you aren't infested. As a bunch of spiders, little tiny spiders, shoot up from the ground and start pelting you. Those who fail are have the infested
I'm
condition.
guessing a 12 wouldn't have passed, huh?
No.
Yeah.
So, the full damage is 3 piercing and 3 poison, so a total of 6 unless you resist any of that. then it's half of that. So one, and if you're resistant, just take 0 of the poison. So
So
So take 6 hits.
you took 6 damage. Yeah.
what
But
specifically?
you can uncanny dodge
So,
and reduce the
what happens
damage.
is these-
Is this a hit?
What?
Is this a hit? Or is this not considered a hit?
So
It was a saving throw.
it was a saving
So
throw.
it's not an
Okay,
attack.
6.
Okay.
So it's what happens is these spiders come shooting out of the ground and start pilling you and biting you as you're taking piercing and poison from that.
But
But if you succeed, you take half of it and you don't have the infested condition, as you're able to shove the spiders off of you in one swing.
What is
So I'm just
okay,
riding
so-
in spiders over
Yeah, they're
here.
just like crawling all over you.
But-
2 damage in?
Yeah.
if this was an
Ability
ability
homebrew because no imitation was.
Yeah.
that it did,
It's a lair action, it's not an ability that it did.
but it's not like
It can't be counterspelled.
I don't want to counterspell it.
What are you trying to do?
What am I
If it's
trying to
based off the
do
Baldur's Gate
is
one,
deflect the
this.
attack.
Okay, this was not a ranged attack roll made it.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, so no, the deflect attack will not help.
Well,
Okay.
it doesn't have to be a ranged attack. It can be a direct
I'm just
attack.
squealing
So
in the
you
corner.
just-
There's not
Just-
an extra D4.
2-0 to be a deflect
Seems
attack,
like,
you
yeah.
can expend 1 focus. So of the attack's force, if you do, you choose a creature you can see within 5 feet of you.
If it's ranged, I can go to 60 feet.
Oh god, that's the new thing.
Melee, 5 feet.
Well, I'm
range,
saying since
60 feet.
I don't think this was an attack on you.
That's what I'm asking.
So I don't think that would work in this particular
Okay.
instance.
We made a saving throw.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how I looked at it.
So that's the end of the lair action. Next up is Avery.
What do I do? Like, can I still do stuff without me?
So you can either use your action to scrape the spiders off of you, or you could just deal with it. Okay, so you use your action to scrape the spiders off of you. Okay, now you have your movement and bonus action if you like.
So what I would do, in your case, I would try to find a spot that looks non-webby and see if you can figure out a way to hide.
Again? Okay. Like
Or
back
maybe
here
even,
somewhere?
yeah.
That's all web.
Oh, poopy.
You can notice that the non-webbed areas are more like
Up there.
up there.
Which one are you?
This one.
She's using Valor.
I don't know if I'll
Let me
roll
see,
the high.
let me see your character. I don't remember if this is a thing you don't get to play with later or if it's something you have now.
The throwing the dagger thing?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a little bit later.
I think it is too.
Oh, the teleport thing?
Yeah, I think that might be your level 6. At one point, you can get it to where you throw your psychic dagger, and you teleport to where you throw it.
That's sick.
Yeah, unfortunately you don't have that yet.
Okay. It doesn't look like
So-
there's a good place to hide either, though.
Well then, what I would do then at that point is you have Nick. Okay.
You can still throw your daggers, though, can't you?
She used her action too.
Well,
Yeah.
Spiders all over.
that's right.
I didn't want them crawling on me anymore.
Well, here's what I would say. If you're going to try to do some damage next turn, which is what I recommend, I would either get up into these guys' faces or find a way to get somewhere where they're not going to hit you with something, basically,
Okay.
and hide if you can try to hide. But that's up to you on what you
If
want
I
to
get
do.
close to you, would I end up being able to help you next round?
Possibly.
Yeah, it's
And I
potential.
have 30 movement speed?
You
Yeah.
have
You have
25 because you're
25.
exhausted.
Oh, yeah.
But you also have your bonus action still, because you have not used that yet, so you have 50 feet of movement,
Okay.
which could get you,
10 spaces, yeah.
yeah, which could get you here.
30? Like right there?
40, 45, and 50.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't.
There is a thing in this game called flanking.
Flanking?
When
Okay.
you're
If
on
you're
opposite
on
side.
opposite sides of an enemy, you will both attack with advantage.
And that will
Oh,
also
okay.
help you out in the way with next round too, because if we don't move or we don't something doesn't happen anyways, you will get your sneak attack guaranteed that way.
Okay. Okay.
Wouldn't she get that because you're within?
Correct, but again,
Advantage also is
yeah.
just nice
It's
too.
nice.
Because the conditions are have advantage on the attack or have an ally within 5 feet. So.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is the giant spider's turn. Let's see. We got a bite attack coming towards Oxy over there, and one towards Glug. Oxy.
This is really a drink attack on you.
Crit.
Uh-oh. You're on natural 20.
Oh no.
Yeah. Glug. 15? Miss? Okay. I need a con save from you, sir.
Is it your armor class is what makes it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to roll to hit. Same thing with the monsters. They have
If he matches it, it hits you.
Okay.
So say your armor class is a 16. If he rolls a 16, it hits you.
Okay.
27.
27. You do succeed, so you do not get the poison condition.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
But
you
do
do
you
take
die?
you take 10 points of poison damage and 8 points of piercing damage.
Oh gosh.
That is, if I took all that, that is like 98% of my health.
As it sinks its pinchers deep into your body.
Fuck you!
All right, that's the end of the spider's turn.
Chad going for that.
Oxy, you're up
TPK.
now.
Does that mean the spiders all up on our grill?
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah, the spiders are all up in your grill. You're like behind this one as you behind it, you see it sink its
Chewing on
pinchers.
him?
Like, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to, as my bonus action, use Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
Speakage in the shall be. People are friends.
10 points, that's better than nothing. And then, as my action, I will use True Strike again and attack at advantage because I have an ally in my vicinity.
What about your just action?
13, 16, plus 7 is 21.
You hit.
8, 2 plus 2 is 4 points of piercing damage, and 5 points of radiant damage.
So 2 points of piercing and 5. Sorry. Is it 2 points of piercing?
4 points.
4 points of piercing. Okay.
And then 5 points of radiant damage.
Okay, it is now bloodied.
And the harmonious tunes continue.
Continue. Itsy bitsy spider, yes. All right. Max, you're up.
I don't know what to do. So I want to cast a spell. I don't know if it'll actually do anything. It could just be a complete waste of a third level slot.
It's a daylight.
Yes.
I recommend not doing it.
Not doing it.
Yeah.
Nighttime. Nighttime.
Okay, so when I bring out the extra arms, they get 4 attacks? Because that's what I'm not understanding.
What? Do what you want to do. If I cast Mass Healing Word, I can pick up to 6 creatures.
Yes.
Can I pick a certain creature twice?
No.
Okay.
See, it's like you can use the spectral arms to make unarmed strikes,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't say.
Yeah. So when you instead of using your hands, you just use those instead.
Because I remember a specific fight in which I died when he used his spectral
Yeah, he was
arms.
also a boss.
He got to punch me.
And I also
4 times.
and I also kind of have he was flurrying of blows.
Technically, wasn't he a mini boss?
He was a mini boss. He was also doing flurry of blows to punch you because he had the unarmed strike. Then you do that, hit you that, and then bonus. That's how you got 4 attacks. So I wasn't doing anything manipulative in that at
No,
all.
you weren't.
I am going to
He just
cast
monsters the fuck out.
Can I bonus
Guiding
action with the flurry though?
bolt.
Yeah.
I'm going to do guiding bolt
Okay.
at level 2
Okay.
on the big dude.
On the big dude. Okay, go ahead.
Big
Now, let me see this thing. I need to read something real quick.
Words I never thought I'd hear out of Ethan's mouth.
I need to read something real quick.
Yeah, it's real fun. I think the entire
Sorry.
time I knew him, he
Sorry.
wrote Red Bungo.
Let me do this right. I need to read something real slow.
Well, it was Aragon or Dragon Rider. That was like the only two I think I ever saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta watch them.
When I make an attack roll, I can use this. Okay. I'm going to use my channel divinity.
Okay.
Guided strike.
Guiding
So I
strike.
automatically get a +10 to this roll.
Okay.
Yep.
And in that case, I'm actually going to upcast this at level 3.
Okay.
I'll make this a level 3 guided roll.
Natural one. No.
10. Natural 10 plus 6, 16, 26.
26.
Minus 2.
Minus 2. So 24. You do hit. You do hit as you call upon Tempest, and the giant globe of energy comes out and it hits this beast. Go ahead and roll me damage, sir.
6d6.
Nice.
Yeah. Guiding bolt actually
All
is a
radiant.
good level spell.
As long as you can hit it.
Yeah, because it's not
6,
a
7, 8.
sucker save.
Plus 5 is 13. 13 plus 9?
22.
22 points radiant damage.
22 points of radiant damage. Boom! Blast into it as you see one of the arms fall off. And it is now covered in a glowing outline as the next attack roll has advantage on the creature.
This is the big creature.
Yes, the big one, yeah. Okay.
Bonus actions? Bonus actions to my guy.
See, I don't.
I can't cast Spiritual Weapon because I've already casted a level spell, right?
I see no advantage. for
I
having-
think
With
that's
the new
still the rules.
yes,
Yeah,
that is correct.
Probably not, honestly. Who knows?
Like, it makes no sense.
Okay, then I have nothing else.
Right
that I can
being
do
having
as a
extra
bonus
ones
action.
is like
Okay.
because like
Next up is
right
Savannah.
can roof it so you can like hold the cannon.
Glug, you're on deck.
Um,
Savannah's turn, Glug, you're up.
You said this one's bloodied,
Yes.
but I'm currently infested. Do we know what happens when you're infested yet?
You do not know yet.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna find out what happens. I wanna firebolt that one.
Alright, go ahead and make a spell attack roll for me.
Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money, no whammy.
Whammy.
How is 19 looking?
19 does hit as this firebolt comes up.
Right in the face.
Okay, and I'm level 5, so that's 2d10s
Yep.
for 13 fire damage.
13.
Such a good spell.
I know, it is such a good spell. For being a cantrip, it's such a good spell.
I like Chill Touch myself.
I like Chill Touch as well.
If you hit them, they get disadvantage on the next attack.
That's only if they're undead.
Yeah.
But they can't heal. If you're fighting something that can heal,
Is that the new rule? New one?
And then that's gonna be my turn.
Yee.
Well, actually, hold on.
actually,
He's still alive?
no. You blast it, and it catches his whole body, catches first, starts squealing and crumbling in on itself as its legs pull in. This one is gone.
Yay. He's dead.
He is gone.
So
It's gone.
if it makes it there.
Action surge.
Ooh.
Action surge, nice.
Never mind.
And we're gonna hit the other one.
Oh.
Same attack.
Same attack.
That is allowed, right?
Your cantrip, yeah.
Okay. 22.
Hits.
Do it.
For 7 fire damage.
Okay, not as good,
It's a quick turnaround.
but boom, he blasts it, and it's still standing as you also blast off a leg on this particular one. Next up,
Yeah, it's definitely my turn. It's not a bonus action.
yeah, Glug, you're up.
Oh, anything with the infestation at the end of my turn?
Oh yes, you take 3 points of piercing damage, And then 4 half to 2 points of poison damage.
Woo, that's rough.
Unarmed strike.
Okay, unarmed strike.
23.
Nice.
Hit.
Oh, that reminds me of a story to tell you.
Eight, 17.
17 hits.
And then flurry of blows.
Okay.
Furry of bows.
9.
9 does not hit.
And
She's
13.
been watching Sing a
13
lot.
just
Dude, I
misses.
love Sing though.
It's such a good show.
Taron Egerton's version of that is pretty good.
Oh, it's so good. I love
Yeah.
those movies. I download them on phone and just listen to them at work.
Oh,
It's so
I know.
great.
19 points.
19 total.
Yeah.
You do beat this one to death, as you see Glug.
Mouse.
He's like,
The mouse.
pseudopods come and start
Singing some
blasting
right.
and tearing away at
Is
this
it,
spider.
You know who that is, right?
Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a hell of a good job.
I
Singing.
heard, I heard they're going to be making a third one. But
Oh,
Should.
yeah.
He's dead anyway, but I forgot I got my D4.
Oh, you're blessed. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. That we would turn that one to hit, but he's dead for sure. You have some movement, and there's one creature left that is looking a little panicked now that its guards are no longer around.
Well, I'm gonna move as much as I can.
Okay.
I don't know how much that is.
25.
I know I can't see the
Oh,
squares.
sorry.
I can't see the squares.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can't on that thought either.
That's about as far as you get right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Closing in on the creature.
Closing in. It is top of the round. It is the spider's turn. It's closest to Avery.
I hit it.
Oh, goody, you're now in my range.
All right, we're going to make a bite attack against Avery. Let's use this one that just got a crit not that long ago.
Also, I have a 10
Ooh,
foot
that
range.
is a total of 23 to hit your armor class.
Yeah.
Okay. I also need as this weird human-like gigantic mouth with spider fangs coming out comes and bites your body. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me. So your D20 plus your con minus the 2 as well.
Natural 20.
Ooh, natural 20.
And then
Well,
No, don't, yeah,
No.
natural 20.
natural 20 in the new rules is a crit success no matter what. You crit fail, crit success. So you know what?
Oh, we can crit fail?
You can
Yes.
crit fail, yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, and as this crit success, you know what? Even though it bites around you, you're so small, you kind of go inside its mouth, so the pinctures miss you completely, you take no damage.
Turns out that spider doesn't like milky feet and it's
But now, and then you kind of slip out of its mouth, and you're like, okay, all right, that is the end of the spider's turn. We do have another lair action coming around, guys. I need a wisdom saving throw as you hear high-pitched scream come throughout the whole thing.
Is this trying to poison me?
D20.
No.
Oh, this is not going to end well for me.
That dice is all over
It
the
isn't a
place.
charm condition that gives it.
But at least you know it's
Well, it
a
wasn't.
decent. Oh, shit.
Plus
There's
one,
that
plus
crit
one.
fail.
I'm trying to think.
So
You're
then-
no, you're not. It's like a kind of a stun effect going on.
Okay.
Did we take -2 off for this as well?
You also get a D4 added to it too because
Yeah.
you're blessed. But
Crit fail.
ooh, a crit fail. Well, she's a halfling. She gets a
I
reroll.
crit fail.
Oh, you crit fail. Okay. Oh man, I'm sorry. And you're like a cleric. That's
Yeah.
some good shit, man. Okay,
That's what I'm good at.
11?
failure.
16.
Success.
Oh, 3. I know. I
Failure.
I have 2.
2 fail. So the only person that succeeded is the wizard. Okay, everyone else is stunned. Oh god. Yeah, and so stunned.
So much for actions this turn.
Yep, stunned. Let's see. Which it's kind of nice though, because the stunned one, there's nothing else to fight except for this one right now.
It sucks. Being stunned sucks. Hardcore sucks.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to
I'm
use
still the
my
closest to its
reaction to give myself a +2 bonus to my AC.
But you're stunned.
Doesn't matter. You use it anyways.
You can't take reactions when you're stunned.
It says when I'm hit by attack or I fail a saving throw, I can use this. I failed the saving throw. So I guess that's a DM question.
Yeah. Stunned condition, incapacitated. You have the incapacitated condition. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls have advantage against you. So we look at incapacitated now. Because they're a little different. Because one thing, being stunned and incapacitated, you don't lose your movement. So you can still move around while you're stunned.
Weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Incapacitated. You can't take any actions, bonus actions, or reaction. Your concentration is broken, so bless is down.
Yeah.
Damn.
You can't speak. Okay, and then if we were rolling initiatives, you have disadvantage on initiative. Because that's a new surprise thing. You get disadvantage on initiative rolls. So
Less is going, huh?
less is gone.
How long are we stunned? Just this round?
Just this round. So it's going to be a boring round for everybody because the spider also just went. So
Except for
except for
Good thing I'm going next.
he's going next. Yeah.
And what is your ruling on my arcane deflection?
Okay. I'm going to roll this as it says you can't take reactions because you were stunned. You can't use your ability to just. Okay. And what would that put you at anyway?
20.
Oh.
so you're at 8.
I'm at 18 right now.
Oh, then you succeeded. I thought you said 8.
No. AC.
His AC.
AC.
Oh, AC. Oh,
His
okay.
reaction would increase his
AC.
armor.
No,
Unless a 12 is going to succeed the saving
No,
throw.
no,
Yeah,
no.
because I can either add 2 to my AC or 4 to the saving throw.
Oh, okay,
I was like,
that's
well,
right.
we're not going to succeed, so,
So no.
enhance survivability.
Okay. So next up is you. What would you like to do?
Whatever your name is.
Oxy, Axie,
Axolotl.
Axolotl.
Okay. Bring me out of concentration ballot. I'm casting haste on myself.
Okay.
Somebody's gambling with his life.
A little bit here, yes.
Haste is pretty cool. It increases your movement speed. And it also increases, you get an extra attack.
Extra action.
Extra action.
You make an attack, you make an extra attack if you wish to.
It's only one
You are concentrating.
Okay, and I'll get behind
but
the
if you
spider.
lose concentration on it, you're stunned for it.
Yeah, like what you guys are.
Oh.
So it's you better hope, but with Blade Song I get +4 to my concentration, so +9 to my concentration saving throws. So I should be okay. Should be. That's the
Fingers
optional
crossed.
action. So my secondary action, because that was one of my actions, will be to stab the creature
Okay.
as a
Yeah.
true strike again.
Okay.
So, because it's the best damage spell that I've got right now.
Yeah, because technically it would have been Avery's turn, but you're stunned, so you're like, and then you come out of stun this turn.
With advantage.
Yeah, with advantage. Yeah.
So.
No, because you're flanking.
Guiding bolt still on
Okay,
it.
well,
Oh, okay.
I don't think stunned characters are considered flanking.
that's also true.
So hit wise, it would have
We're
been
not a threat.
because it's a +7 to hit, so it'd be 22.
It missed. No, it hits.
Don't throw me in that
No,
punch.
that's a little too hard, I think, at level 5, so.
So the normal damage to the rapier, which is a 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I have
It's in the box.
4 + 4, which equals 8 radiant damage.
That is a rule too, by the way. It has to land. That dice has to land in the box. If
That's
you
just,
don't.
that's just our rule here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I don't think with haste that does anything else. Right? Doesn't add anything to my attacks.
No, I don't think so. Your armor class goes up a little bit, but
Yeah. So with the song now, I'm now at a 20 AC.
20 AC.
I
Nice.
was gonna say the only thing I know is if you're hasting, you're going out of
And that
business.
goes. And that will last 1 minute.
That's pretty bad, I know.
So
Okay.
I got 10 rounds.
Get 10 rounds of
That's a
haste.
messed up.
Gotcha. Alright.
We used to go in there for hours.
Okay, next up is Max, who's stunned. You come out of the condition at the end of your turn. Next up is Savannah, who's stunned, who comes out of the condition at the end of your turn. Next up is Glug, who's stunned, who comes out of that
Did you
condition
say
at the
we
end.
can still move though?
You can still move if you guys want to move.
Oh.
I cannot reach me. Can you move me 30 forward?
No, you can still move when you're incapacitated.
Can you move me 30 forward, Ethan? I can't quite reach me.
No.
Por favor.
Well, I guess I'll
You only get 25.
bonus action.
You'll-
if I do only at 25.
You don't get a bonus action.
Or not bonus action, but walk in the wind or whatever the hell it's
Check
called.
the wind.
But that's
Yep.
that's gonna be a bonus action or a reaction.
Oh,
So
I don't know how close I'm gonna get there.
Yeah, just put you.
I was there.
With all this time.
How far can I go? I can't literally see anything.
that is fine.
Okay, that's fine, yeah. Okay, top of the round, it's the spider's turn again.
I'm at chopping distance.
You are in chopping distance.
But you are not stunned.
Not stunned, so it doesn't have advantage and won't crit if it does hit.
You're also not the last one to attack it.
You're not.
Also true.
It's not this, well, it actually is pretty intelligent. But you have been doing the consistent most damage to everything else in here.
Uh-huh.
So it is.
Wizard tank.
So well, I'm not going to move it, but it's going to turn around, try to chomp at the wizard, who has a high AC, but it doesn't know that either.
I'm excited.
For a total of 20.
That hits.
That hits.
You lucky bastard.
I need, I guess, 2 Constitution saving throws. One's a concentration check, but we'll have to know what damage is. So
Okay.
first one, see if you get the poison condition.
19 plus 9.
You do
so
not get
28.
you do not get a poison condition.
Concentration check for your spell.
For your spell.
You're not resistant to any of this damage, are you? Okay. You take 5 total points of damage,
So it's gonna roll 10 or higher. Which I automatically succeed.
unless you roll a natural 1, because you can crit fail now.
Oh yeah, that's true. 3.
You succeed.
Close. Oh, you said 5 damage total?
That was, I rolled very bad on that.
So, what I just did there, concentration checks. If you take damage while you're concentrating on a spell, you have to roll to match the damage or higher. If it's less than 10, it's 10, basically, to maintain concentration on that spell.
Okay.
So, like, I got bit. Ow! I then may lose concentration on my spell.
Okay.
So, that's why I was rolling.
And then also you noticed that you were infested
Yeah.
after your first time you took damage, they just kind of scattered and went away.
Okay, cool.
It only was a 1-turn thing. So.
Cool, because I was just getting ready to say, like, I think I missed out on
No.
more damage
It was only
on
a 1-turn
myself.
thing. Because now it's a new layer action time. This one's going to be the dexterity saving throw as all the webs start spinning.
Course it is.
So dexterity saving throws from everybody.
Roll good, please.
I didn't, so sorry, bud.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
This is the one that makes me fall over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm over. I'm down. On the ground.
Fuck. I'm probably in too.
I rolled a 1.
Oh man. What's up with these dice tonight?
I'm all over the place.
Failure,
10.
failure.
14.
You just succeed.
Oh my god,
I
right?
know I failed.
Okay, fail.
I know I did.
So
Yeah.
everyone is prone on the ground except for the wizard.
Hey, I'm a wizard too.
The full-blooded wizard.
The hell, guys?
Okay.
Wizard
Next
tank.
up. Okay, next
I've gotten 1 turn. I think that I've
Is-
actually done anything.
is Avery's turn. You're on the ground. Is this thing standing above you? What would you like to do?
Stand.
Can't.
Stand.
Can I?
Okay. She have to use her action to.
Oh, restrain.
You're restrained.
Because you're restrained.
Yeah.
You can either, so your options are, you can attack at disadvantage, which is canceled out because you have an ally who's technically flanking the creature, so
Not when you're prone.
not when you're prone. Oh yeah, because you're not actually, no, because not when you're restrained.
Well, that too. But yeah, if you're prone, it's not flanking either.
Yeah. Okay, so you can attack at disadvantage,
Okay.
or you could spend your turn trying to get up. It's your turn.
I feel like I want to try to get out.
Okay,
Acrobatics.
acrobatics check then for me.
I have extensively looked at flanking because that's like the basis of half my characters.
Did D20 again?
Very nice. Pretty sure that will do it.
Did I take a -2?
Yep.
Yes.
So 23.
You break out. Then you can use your half your movement to stand up.
Naked.
Okay.
Bonus action attack.
No, because she has to make an attack action first.
Yep.
With the side blades, you have to attack with the side blades to activate the bonus action to do it.
Okay.
Same way with like 2 weapon fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. She hasn't thrown a single attack yet.
Mm-mm.
So I do want to use my psychic blades.
But you can't.
I can't right
yeah,
now?
use your action
Use
to
your
break
action.
free.
So I just gotta chill here till my next turn.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Something billowing.
Height.
There's not a real
I
whole
wish
lot.
it did bonus action dodge, to be honest with you, but you can't.
Yeah,
He
no.
can, but
Yeah, that is, I think, one thing that's a flaw of the new rogue. I wish they had bonus action dodge in that.
Did the old one have it?
No.
no, it didn't. But you
But-
disengage
I have a
dash.
bonus melee attack.
Right, but that's the psychic blades. You
Oh,
have
okay.
to activate your first attack to get that.
To get
second
that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a condition bonus action.
If you want to get away from the creature, you can bonus action disengage.
And run away.
And run
Which
away.
means whenever you want to run away from it, it can't attack you.
I don't want to run away because we're so close to like.
Yeah, you're helping out in the fight anyway.
Yeah, and
At least your
you're in the
presence is helping.
You're in the right spot that if you actually get to attack, you have a good thing to do.
And technically, I'm flanking you now, right? So I'm standing.
Okay. All right. Avery's turn. It is the spider's turn. They're dead. It's Axie's turn.
It ain't broke. I got 2 attacks because I got 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
So might as well do stab stab.
I feel so bad for the newbie.
I'm still having a lot of fun.
That's good. I just like the things I'm giving dexterity saving throws, which your character should be really good at, just not working out.
I don't forget I have that.
What?
Could have negated that attack a while back. I forgot I have shield.
Oh, shield. Yeah.
Honestly, I think this is actually pretty good for a starter because, like, otherwise it's the level 20 where you're like, oh, everything's so much fun because I'm all powerful. And then you go to a real campaign, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
Well, level 1 would have been like, oh, you got a hit, you're dead.
right.
My first character was level 1. I told Ethan, I was like, why is everyone else is a level 5? He helped me.
Yeah. Guys, we were going on a guarding adventure, escort mission.
You know what's sad? He probably still would have had more health than me.
60 hit.
Did you roll at advantage?
No, I'm not. Thank you. How about a 19 to hit?
Yeah, 19 does hit.
For 9 piercing damage. Yeah, 10 radiant damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Second attack. I use my second action. Same thing twice, which is probably not going to hit that point. 15.
You just miss.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And
Okay.
I don't think I've got a bonus action worth using.
Alright, Max, you are coming up next, and then going to be followed by Savannah. Yeah. Okay, Max, you're up, Savannah's up on deck.
And I'm going to use my action to try and break out with a
Pleasure.
athletics check.
Okay.
So I get the advantage. I still got a -2.
Yeah.
So 14.
14 just makes it.
Nice.
I'm assuming you use heavy wounds.
Yeah. And then bonus action, because I have not casted a spell yet.
Mm-hmm.
What's that one?
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. At level 2.
Do I still have this?
Now I can make an attack on him.
Is your spiritual weapon the hippos again?
My spiritual weapon would be just the flaming sword itself.
Go for it.
Gotcha.
Just the flaming sword itself. Okay. It's a little pixie, I don't have
In
a...
other words,
I don't know where
your
the- my
character
sword-
really wants a flame tongue.
Right?
I have a sword somewhere, but I don't know where I
Mostly meant to burn this house down.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so what do I roll? 6. 12, 18, minus 2, 16.
Hit.
It takes a 1d8.
So everyone knows it's AC to hit at 16.
6 points of
15 just misses.
damage.
I figured that
It's
I
force
think
damage.
you had a 16 at some point, or someone did. You said it just hit.
Ignore that, although it was actually what I rolled too. 6 points of force damage.
6 plus force damage, nice.
Bonk.
Dude, okay, nice. It is bloodied now.
And I no, spiritual weapons not concentration. Surprising.
Oh yeah, that's right. In New Worlds, I think it's.
Isn't it missing a leg too? Or is it the other little guys?
This one is also missing a leg as well. That was more for flavor for that big old hit that you had on it earlier. Okay, Savannah, then Glug, you're up next.
Do I still have some movement?
Yeah, you have a little bit,
I want
yeah.
to move up.
It's athletic.
If
It's
I saw a bug
athletic
like that
track.
in real
Yeah.
life, I think I would die.
10 feet
16.
movement probably?
You succeed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get close to it so I can actually hit it with my maul. But I can't get to it. Because I have great weapon mastery. I don't want to use it.
15. So I'm 10 feet away now, right?
How
Yes.
many only
Okay.
killed that lady?
I do have a bonus action I'm gonna go ahead and use. Finally, let's use second wind.
Alright. As you
See
kind
if I can
of
get some health back.
you pump yourself up and really save yourself for the fight.
For 7 health. Let's go.
Nice.
Better than nothing.
That is way better than nothing considering I was at half. So,
Okay. Next up, top of the round. No, Glug, you're up. My bad. Glug, you're up.
I'm gonna get up.
Okay.
Thank God I get to reroll that.
you're welcome.
I imagine Glug
No.
is covered in like spider webs. Like,
Because I get advantage. I rolled a 1,
He's sticky, so I just
Yep,
imagine
and
it's
now
all over
it
him
was
like dog
18.
hair.
so I wanna. I should be able to get.
Yeah.
And then I want to. That was my action.
To break out, yeah.
So I can't attack as a bonus action, right?
Not without attacking as an action.
Okay, then I will bring out my arms.
Okay. At first, you just saw his 2 pseudopod arms, and now 4 extra ones come out from back him. So he has
You
like
got
6
6 total?
6 arms just kind of floating around. As he seems to be trying to match a spider arm for arm for now.
Good, he has to make a dex.
Does have to make a dex save. Now gets a +2. I rolled an 11.
You need 16. So he takes 7 points of damage.
Nice. As your arms will come out and they start spinning, just whacking him.
It doesn't really specify that. It just says that
Helicopter
when they come out.
Yeah, that to succeed on dexterity save throw would take 2d6 damage.
Yeah.
So they come out like I'm just gonna say they kind of come out spinning and he gets whacked by your arms a few times. All right, that seems to have ended your turn, correct, Glug?
Yeah.
Top of the round. It's the spider's turn again.
Scooter time.
Looking around.
It's
The wizard's been the guy that's been.
Oh yeah, no, I understand fully. I've been hitting it. It's been suffering damage from me.
Another crit.
Fucking serious.
No, my blue one. That's my second crit right there.
Guys, your tank is going down.
That's fine.
I have an AC of 20.
Bye.
You guys just keep pulling it away from me. You pulled it away from me.
Alright, Constitution saving throw first, right?
Yes, see for poisoned at least.
Oh wait, I'm good.
Okay, since you don't take, since you're not resistant to any of this, luckily I rolled the lowest I could on the dice, but you take a total of 14 damage.
Oh, I'm still up.
Okay, how you looking though?
Horrible.
Okay,
Alright, so
and then I need your concentration
I
check.
need
for
to
this.
roll a 10 again. So not anything.
As long as it's not a 1, you pretty much got it.
Good.
Okay, good. Maintain concentration on the haste so you're not stunned. Avery, you're up.
You get to attack.
I finally get to attack. So,
Go to your
Yes.
attacks.
is it action?
What?
Is there a layer action?
No, that's after.
So I
No,
wanna
no,
use
there's a,
my-
sorry, there's a layer action. You're right, my bad, I forgot. You
Oh.
had to remind me. So, strength saving throw, everyone. A spider starts shooting up.
Be your psychic blades right here.
Okay,
Plus 5.
and then I do this when it's supposed to
Hang on a second. What was that?
Strength saving throw from everybody.
Natural 20.
You take nothing then.
Come on.
be a 10. Do I add something to it?
What did you roll?
It's a 10.
Okay, you'll go to your. You'll probably go negative.
Does a
Yeah, I think she has -4 to
does a
this.
12 succeed?
You have a negative.
No.
Does a 16?
16 does.
I will arcane deflect it.
This is the one with the spiders that get up on you.
Great.
You will take a little damage.
So what? I'm at a 3.
3, okay, so yes, you fail.
I actually really like that. 'Cause when you use it, you can't use anything other than
But
You fail.
you can only
It doesn't
cast
hurt you
cantrips
for
until the
attacking.
end of your next
Okay.
turn.
you can still
Yeah,
tell.
but I'm gonna use my action to wipe them
You don't
off.
have to. You don't have to.
Okay, I'll just live with
can
them.
ignore
Just let them, yeah, you can ignore it and just take the damage, yeah.
That's what I did. They didn't do a whole lot.
So you'll take nothing of this because you got a crit success. Okay.
I was trying to see if I had anything. 10.
10? You fail. Okay.
I'm going down here.
Fail, succeed. No, you chose to succeed because you had your thing. Okay, so if I 4 poison damage,
Halved if you succeed,
halved you succeed,
so then halved again.
so you take 1. And then you're resistant to it as well, thanks.
Two.
Okay, and then 1 point of piercing damage.
Oh my gosh, I'm still up.
1 point of piercing damage?
Yes.
Halved to 1?
Yeah, we can't go less than 0. So
Oh
then
my
1.
god.
Alright, so,
What
and
happens
you
if you
guys,
fall? Do you automatically die or can we
No.
pick you up?
No, it just depends on what happens.
Okay.
You'll see.
we'll see.
We
Also,
have the ability to save him depending on what we have at our
yeah,
disposal.
those who failed are now infested, so you 3 are infested.
Again.
That's spiders.
You too,
and
right?
spiders, Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
bad.
No, it just means he has to take his action to.
He doesn't have one if he's. Aren't you down?
No, he has 1 HP.
Oh, you have 1. Okay, yeah.
Hang on. Okay, we're good.
Okay, your concentration. Yeah. All right. So
I have 2 actions. I can rub one off and stab one.
Please don't say it like that ever again. Please don't ever say it like that again.
okay,
Well, I said it that way.
Avery, it is now your turn.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Welcome to D&D.
Well,
At first I was like, I don't understand, and then it hit me, and I was like, oh, I understand.
No, that is
You should have done it.
You should have done it. Oh God.
So, go to your actions page again.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this.
Yes, you're gonna do this. You have a +5 to hit. Okay.
Okay.
So you actually have advantage because you're flanking with me currently. So you roll twice.
Take the higher.
Take the
Take the higher of the attacks.
Do the d6s?
Well, that's not yet. The rest of your hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which so I just roll a 20.
D20, see if you hit. Yes.
Roll it
Okay.
twice.
You take the higher of the 2.
16,
Nice.
14, so 16.
16
16
plus.
Plus
plus 5. There's that
-2.
-2.
Minus
So
19.
19 to hit, which
Okay.
should hit.
Which hit does
So
hit?
glad you
You
guys
do
are
hit.
good
You
at
do.
maths.
You do hit it. Yes.
Okay, so now
Okay.
here's the fun part. For a rogue, at this level, you have this damage of 1d6 plus 2 psychic damage. Okay, so
Okay.
roll 1d6.
Which is the
The square
It's a
one.
square one.
Yeah, it's a normal.
Okay.
It's a normal.
Holy dice.
5.
So plus 2 would be 5 psychic.
5 plus 2 is 7 psychic damage.
7. Oh, I thought you said 3. Sorry.
Quick math.
Yeah.
So,
So 7 psychic
and I don't know why I'm
damage.
thinking 3 because you're gonna roll 3d6 now, adding to your damage because
Which
of
is
the
your
sneak attack.
which is your sneak attack. Yeah.
Okay.
So here you can roll.
She has 3. She has 3.
Okay, yeah, 3. And then add all those together.
6, 7, 8.
8.
8 points sneak attack damage, which doesn't technically have a classification damage class, so it
It's just
Okay.
like a
always
physical.
is kind of a number that can't be resisted.
And
by
that's the
enemies.
damage he took?
That's the damage that you dealt to him.
Awesome.
Yes.
Now, because of all this, you still have 1 extra hit. Because
can do it
you can
again?
do a bonus
You can
action
attack
and
again.
attack again because
I
of your
want
psychic
to.
powers.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
roll d20, add advantage again.
16.
16.
So roll it again.
Roll again.
See,
Okay.
just see if it's higher.
The last one, 16.
16.
Same thing. 19.
Same thing. So it does hit. We know
So
it hits.
Now that's going to only roll a d4 because of
Okay.
the way that the thing works.
This triangle?
Mhm.
Yep. Turn.
Plus 2 psychic damage, so
So
3
three.
total psychic damage.
Okay.
I mean, I'll take it.
But you don't get to
Better
split
than
that
nothing.
again, you just get
Yeah.
one.
You only get one.
It was my
one
first attack, so.
Yeah. You hit.
I
You,
hit and then
you cut
pressed
another
it.
leg off. It's looking pretty rough now.
Yes.
All right.
I'm part of the team!
All right. Yes, you use your bonus unless you're moving away, which I would not recommend at the moment.
I'm gonna stay put. Already infested, so.
Yeah, next up is Max. No, you. A wizard is up.
How's this thing looking?
How's your health
Rough.
still?
It's rough.
You're looking a little drunk though.
Yeah, you're looking pretty rough too.
I'm still gonna do this. True strike.
Okay.
First attack. So 19.
19 hits.
Uh, 7 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and 8 points of radiant damage.
Can't you heal yourself?
Shit, boo. What you fucking doing?
I have a one-time use of that spell
Oh, okay.
because of the
Why something has fallen overnight and it wasn't my fault.
because of the feat.
It's
I
a
have
good day.
healing word, but I can only do it once.
It's
Okay.
okay.
And I've already did it once because I was already low enough. To
I remember you
save
doing
my
it
bacon.
once. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm still infested though,
You're
right?
still infested.
Does this thing look like I could do it one more time?
It looks like it's on death's door.
You have to let
So do you.
or Max hit with his maul.
You do you, Bo.
I know that I'm not feeling good and I'm punch drunk, so I'm just gonna be like, finish it off as I start wiping.
Okay, you take your other
spiders
axe and
off
start
me.
wiping it up. Alright.
I'm just squealing in the corner.
Okay, Max, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna like slowly walk up to the giant spider thing, like, don't die on me, healing word.
Yeah.
Oh, we just healed the spider. That was weird.
Yeah.
Spider
Oh god, he's been in league with him the entire time.
7 points of healing to you. And my action, because that's a bonus action, will be to smack it with my
Okay,
hammer.
go ahead and attempt to smack it.
Smack it with a
And I am going to use Great Weapon Master to take a -5 to my roll.
Hot damn, okay.
So,
So negative 7 total.
-7 to your roll.
oh shit, yeah.
You already said it.
You said it.
Go big or go home, right? Oh wait.
Is a negative a good or a bad thing?
Well, I mean,
It
Okay.
could be.
If we're attacking, a bad thing. If they're attacking us, it's a great thing.
Okay, okay.
So really I have a -2 to what I roll, and its armor class is a 16, so I have to roll an 18.
Yes?
18 right, boys. Here we go.
let's just say a negative is not positive.
19.
Oh my god!
You hit! You hit, buddy! You get Great Ribbon Master, alright! He walks over, just points, don't die on me, then he swings around and hit with your maul, roll me damage.
2d6 plus 2.
Don't forget your extra 10.
Mm-hmm.
So 11 on the dice.
Nice.
So 21, 23 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
By smashing it and caving its head in. Which
You
is
walk
all of it.
over, and you still, it's weird because you're dragging the hammer and just ripping up all this webbing, and you're like, don't die on me. Slam, and it just explodes out with this giant maul as you guys get covered in like green ichor. It just smacks into you, and then you just hear like high-pitched squealing noise from all around you as spiders start falling from the ceiling, all curling up in the bottom like they do when they die, and eggs start exploding goo everywhere, and then the whole cavern starts trembling. What would you like to do, guys?
Run.
I need to wipe the goo out of my eyes.
All right.
Real quickly, do I notice like a big patch or like an army of spiders coming out that tunnel?
What you see is a whole bunch of things just falling down and swiveling up and dying. You don't
Are
see
we-
army people.
Are we still infested?
You guys would get infested for one more turn. Because I should have done damage on your turn and your turn. So we'll just go ahead and do that real quick. For all those you're infested, you take a total of 3 points of damage. One of it was poison.
He wiped his off.
You wiped yours off, yes.
Mine was still there.
And then you're no longer infested as they fall off dead, along with everything else that's going around. You don't see any army people yet.
Okay, let's run.
Yep.
Are we running back up? Or do we need to investigate the cavern?
Yeah.
It's currently shaking.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay.
it's like stuff's gonna start falling and collapsing.
Oh, okay, okay.
So we need to get the fuck out of here.
So,
Spider got anything of value on it though?
You want to do a quick investigation?
Oh
Gotta loot the bodies.
Okay, investigation
Can you
check.
like implode it though? Like,
Yeah,
Explode it out.
A 10.
You
10.
find the insides on the
It's
outside.
pretty gooey.
Alright.
Couple teeth.
I'm gonna look at you while we're starting to run, be like, catch me.
Catch you.
And then his body seizes
And then
and
I
he
collapse and
collapses.
come out my stun
I'm
condition.
like, oh, fuck it. Start carrying him.
I only have 6 seconds. It ain't long. Just catch me and let me fall over.
So you guys start running, and like the whole collapse is falling down. I need everyone to go ahead and make a dexterity saving check for me. Sorry, throw. Dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
How about a 10?
You're
Fail.
you should
Oh, I have good
you
dex.
got you
I
have
have good
good,
dex.
so you should be alright.
How about a 14 then?
Oh, hey, what the hell?
Right.
20.
Success.
11.
Fail.
Thank you.
Success.
Do I put a minus
No.
2 on this one
Yes.
still?
Mine's actually a 9.
10.
Failure.
Evil,
She has a
Seven.
plus 5.
Yeah, 8, 9,
It's a saving throw, so yeah.
Okay,
evil with a -2,
so
you would have not made it.
those who fail take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. If you succeed, you take half to 2. As large chunks of rock start pelting you guys as you're running out.
Are you up, healer?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Run, running through, the cave's collapsing on top of you, you're getting pelted, webs try to snag you, and you still go back to your whole thing of just burning them away.
How long do we have between each one of these? Like, how long are we
This-
going through?
How long? It's gonna be well. I mean, I'm not gonna have Avery do another saving throw. That's what you're wondering, so it's fine. I was just doing one for the whole trip.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you run. You get to your basement. You see a whole the sea of spiders all shriveled up and dead down here on top of. And look,
And she.
And
Do I
she-
get my dagger?
you can pull your dagger out if you want.
Yes.
As you pull it out,
I
it
just put it back in my bag.
as it briefly came back alive to kill it again.
Double kill.
Yeah. And then you got the whole surround's shaking, and then you bust up and you see dead spider human bodies. just
Please tell me
lying.
all the humans that didn't like have a spider bust out, they're just like this.
They're all dead and shriveled up and lining the hallways. As you bust out, you see they have finally cleared the debris in front of the door. You get out and you see tons of these shriveled human spider corpses just littering the town as all the buildings start falling down one at a time.
Running up to what's his name? James's house.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you see James looking around outside, going, "What the fuck?" And that's where we're going to end tonight's session, guys.